3, 2, 1.
Go.
T90.
Yes. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. MbL gave us that tremendous countdown. This is a best of 7, one of the final deciders to see who will make it into the main event of Hidden Cup 3, alongside MbL. So MbL, you could be facing one of these players in the first rounds. You never know.
Well, I know that I can be.
Yeah. You just won't know who.
You said I never know, but I do know actually.
Oh, okay. That's just a phrase. Anyways, we'll talk about common phrases later. We expected the possibility of an Aztec war. Tim went for Aztecs because Aztecs was available. And DauT went for Vikings. This is not something I would have expected here, MbL.
Vikings. That's really weird.
I feel like Vikings, it's definitely not expected. But if you don't pick Aztecs here, you might have it available for another game. And Vikings have a decent shot at dealing with Aztecs. Would you agree?
They have, but the Aztecs would be the most reasonable choice, and it's the best civ. It's better than Vikings.
Okay.
And Vikings is amazing on Cup, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't like DauT's choice there.
Okay.
I guess this is
fair enough.
Really good, but he has a better map, I would say.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Definitely seems like he has a better map. Tim's gonna have some awkward elevation on the left. I mean, he can certainly...
Yeah.
I think what's awesome for him is he has that 3-tile gold really close. So if the game goes late, as Aztecs, having that gold is nice. But this hill on the left is kind of weird unless he walls there. Which I guess Tim's going to wall that at some point. But
yeah,
you're right. DauT's base definitely seems a little bit more secure and more choices to go to for resources.
I do like... The thing is that his goals are very in the back. Fair enough, it's a hill and stuff, but
Yeah.
he can wall very easily there and protect his 2 goals, which is very nice. His stone though, however, is not very good.
Mm-hmm.
It's very open on the front. That hill is looking dangerous. Imagine like a Mangonel push there.
Yeah.
But then again, Aztec has such a good option of going for a monk defense, and especially with that gold in the back.
Yep.
I think he could be very fine there.
Okay. Yeah, at first glance, I think Tim's base looks worse. But with a little bit of walling, it might arguably be better. Like, DauT's secondary golds are beyond his woodlines, and he probably can't wall them in. But that one hill, which is on the left side of Tim's base, actually extends towards the center. I feel like that area there is going to be very important, and also the hill where Tim's eagle is right now. Those hills, if Tim defends, he's in a great spot, but if DauT takes it, I think DauT will have the edge.
Yeah. It's I just don't understand the Viking pick here at all.
Okay. He must be saving Aztecs then, right? He's got to be.
Saving Aztecs, but for what map then?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's Hideout. Hideout is actually fantastic for Aztecs, though we would more traditionally see Mayans, I think. Maybe
Aztecs maybe for Hideout or...
Well, remember you have 3 home maps, and then so there's 6 maps. There's also ravines and there's slopes, which are set maps for game 4 and game 7.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be good for Aztecs, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So it has to be on Hideout. That's the only map Aztec could be good at Hideout, but there's like Britain's good there. And
yeah.
Things like that. So.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this, MbL. While we agree that it's a very interesting choice.
Yeah.
Both players seem to be going for Drush. Or actually, Tim might be going... I think DauT's going Drush, and... Wait. No, wait, they're both going Man-at-Arms. Never mind. I lied.
Yep.
What are your thoughts? Like, obviously, Tim and DauT, 2 of the biggest legends. The fact that one player can move on to the main event, like, what do you think is going through their minds right now? Like, DauT, let's say. How upset do you think he would be if he didn't make it into the main event? How important is this to them?
I'm not sure about Tim because I don't know him personally, but I think for DauT it would be a huge letdown not to be in the event.
Yeah.
He really likes to compete and stuff. So I think he's definitely gonna try his best.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think.
Do you think? Well, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I think that I agree with you there. I think DauT would be extremely upset. Like, we meme about him all the time, like he's, haha, DauT Castle, blah blah, and he takes it and he kind of plays towards that for the lulz, but he's also very serious and very competitive, and he wants to be around and competing. So I'm with you there. For Tim, dude, I don't know. Like, I was told a few months ago that Tim wasn't playing Age of Empires all that much anymore, and yet here he is. So you never know. You had said that Tim can be a god one day and awful the next, so he's up against the Lord this time, so he's gonna have to be god tier to get in. Whoa, is this 5 Man-at-Arms from Tim? Holy cow.
Do you think he's a god looking at his money camp?
Does that bother you?
A lot,
Okay.
especially in a tournament game.
Yeah. The mining
You
camp.
want things to be perfect when you play tournament, and placing a money camp like that would just actually tilt me.
Yeah. Alright, well, we know how MbL feels about mining camps, so good mining camp in Hidden Cup 3 main event equals MbL confirmed, right?
No.
DauT is actually making 5 militia, but he does not have the food. Oh no, he has Man-at-Arms on the way, so he has enough to match this.
Yeah, and
More HP on
course,
Vikings too.
Viking will be very nice early on, so let's see how the fight goes.
Alright, they both engage, and I feel like this engagement is much better for DauT because he has the villagers there too.
Extra HP on the Man-at-Arms, and also the villagers helping.
Wow, man, that was sick. DauT lost 1 Man-at-Arm. He still has his scout around. That was fantastic. And now you have to think, Vikings, they have the free wheelbarrow upgrade, so their eco is better than Aztecs right now. And it.
Holy shit! 1 sec.
What? Okay, we lost MbL. It's fine. MbL couldn't believe it, so he had to go do something.
Sorry, my door blew up. not blew up, but like the wind took it.
What? What type
I forgot to close. I didn't close it entirely, and suddenly my door was opening, and like I thought someone was actually breaking into my apartment.
All right, it's fine. Well, what this does, I guess, is it forces Tim into archers, right? So he needs few archers, few skirms. Oh, and Tim's even towering that gold, MbL. This is not the start that Tim would have wanted, that's for sure.
I would have just been having early walls there.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gone for archer range much earlier, and you wouldn't have to make the tower, you know. Like I don't know, he's playing very. This is Tim on his bad day, I would say.
Yeah, so far, okay. Well, I mean, that villager's dead for sure. Should just receive a hit, and DauT is in cruise control now. He's won the early fight. He's still going to buy probably an extra 2-3 minutes for himself. He's walling at home, and he's making some archers and potentially skirms. So DauT's looking very good. Honestly, MbL, I really like the Viking pick because you have the early counter to the Man-at-Arms available, which we just saw, and then you have wheelbarrow handcart. I guess the risk is if Aztecs go heavy into Eagle, but you know, then again, you could consider longsword, which is a bit suspect.
Yeah, but it's like Aztecs is just as strong, sort of, and also Vikings could be so good on other maps.
That's true. It's like arguable that Vikings could be better to save than Aztecs, right? So, so far,
also,
yeah, go ahead.
I don't think I don't think Vikings that like I know, like I did pick Vikings against DauT last Hidden Cup in Arabia.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
The Viking against Incas, but then we didn't have Aztecs and stuff available for us, I believe. I'm not sure, but I don't think that was the case. So
I think Aztecs was banned.
yeah, so I just don't get it really.
Okay.
But
well, at this point, the Men-at-Arms have more than paid for itself. Sniped a villager, won the early fight. Also, this entire army from Tim is being distracted, and Tim is going to swoop in, or sorry, DauT is going to swoop in on the other side. Has fletching, and could maybe surprise Tim. I'm really surprised that Tim isn't walling more. This is ridiculous. Like, is this Tim or is this someone else?
Now it's starting to wall a bit, but there's like his economy is amazing. He has 12 villagers on gold with 1 archer range. He's got no blacksmith to deal with fletching. This is just
This is weird.
Let me put it in my point of view, and with my words, it's really freaking bad.
Yeah, MbL, he doesn't swear. He always says frickin' and gosh darn it, right? No swear words.
Yep.
Oh, wow. And so, considering the fact that when Aztecs have to research wheelbarrow, and Vikings do not, it's essentially like a 3-villager lead there for Vikings. And DauT already sniped 3 villagers. He has a huge lead. Amazing fight for him too. I mean, the micro is pretty good. Just having fletching is huge. Tim doesn't even have fletching.
He's losing a villager by the gold to the Man-at-Arms, sneaking in again.
Wow, this is awful from Tim.
Yeah, he's gonna buy himself up, but what is he gonna do in Castle Age? I don't see it.
Yeah, and then you have DauT with sick eco behind this, completely secure. DauT can do whatever he wants, and he will know that he'll have the economy lead. And another tower. Did he just bought a tower? You're right, man. The mining camp, first off, not great. There was not a one-tile gap between the mining camp and the gold, so the villagers have to walk a long distance. And then he's too much on gold. It doesn't make any sense. But he's on his way up, so there he goes.
The safest way for DauT to win this game is actually to put like 6 villagers on stone right now, just mine for castle.
Yeah.
Then he just goes crossbow and has the castle in the back while booming.
Yeah.
Because he's so far ahead already.
Yeah, and then I guess the risk here in DauT's position is if Tim goes heavy eagle.
Yeah, all in eagles.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Tim is gonna do. Either that or all in monks.
Okay.
Monk siege.
Yeah. I mean, DauT is playing this perfectly, though. Again, just harassing so much of Tim's economy. Tim has farmers which aren't farming. He has villagers inside the tower.
You might say DauT is playing perfectly, but I will also say that Tim's playing horribly.
Yeah. Like, DauT's playing great. DauT's playing as good as you should expect, right? But Tim has had a nightmare of a game one. Maybe he didn't get any warm-up games in, you know? Like, it takes a little bit to warm up. Maybe that's part of it.
Yeah, not sure. Hopefully he will step it up next games. Like,
Yeah.
I'm disappointed from what I'm seeing from him.
Yeah, I'm with you there, man. And DauT, I did hear, added a stable. He's actually added 2 stables. So instead of going to stone, he's going to just add some knights, which I think is a good play as long as he keeps some ranged units out. Because Aztec monks are still a worry.
Yes, they are. And monk siege push is very dangerous.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not having a defensive castle or tower or something.
Yep.
But I don't believe that Tim will have economy to do a monk siege push or any like crazy stuff. He will just go some eagles, and DauT will defend with knights.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Tim doesn't have the eco to really boom on the second TC. Oh, DauT added scouts. Interesting. That's like something you would do right there. Add scouts a bit early.
Just a few while upping, yeah.
Yeah.
I like to do that.
DauT can boom on multiple TCs and also make the knight. So for DauT, he's just got to play very safe right now. No need to go extremely aggressive. Just hold, and that economy is going to bring him the win.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, and DauT, I love that TC spot. What do you think about this? TC's on the gold, and then one on the stone and the wood.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Uh-oh, DauT.
Perfect hustlers.
Build a gate, DauT. Oh, the quick wall!
Oh, DauT on point.
Nice. All right, and the knights were there too, so ends up being better for DauT in the end.
Yep.
Yeah, man, Tim, this economy is not what you would expect from a player of his caliber. He can be, this is how MbL would actually say it. Tim can be potato one day, or he can be great the next. It's been potato at game one.
Are your monks looking weird as well?
My what?
Are your monks looking weird as well?
My monks, I think the Aztec monks look normal for me.
My skins have changed, like my champions look really strange.
Oh.
My monks look very strange.
Yeah, so Microsoft thought it would be a good idea to push an update that changed the skins on units without people approving it. So that's what happened.
Why?
I don't know. But I think what happened is you completed a challenge or something, and then it automatically changed the skins. They thought, like, it's good.
Really?
Listen, it's...
I'd like to, are my eagles gonna look like horses soon? Or what's that? like, I don't even know anymore.
Listen, you can disable it, but it's dumb that you have to disable it instead of enabling it if you want it, you know? It would have been better if they would have given people the option who really wanted the AoE 1 skins, and then they could have added it, so...
yeah, no kidding. Like, imagine, like, your cav archers turn into those archers with the wagon thingies from Age of Empires 1.
Archers with the wagon thingies from Age of Empires 1. That's very descriptive.
You remember those units? Like,
I didn't really play Age of Empires 1. Not much, anyway.
It was like a long horse thingy with arrow guy behind it.
The chariot archer?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, imagine the cav archer turned into one of those suddenly, like, like without you knowing it.
I think you're exaggerating a little bit. It was just the monks and I think the champions, but I'm with you. The champions for me I still haven't changed. I don't know why my monks. Maybe it's the meso monks that don't change.
No, I think all.
Okay. Well, at this point, dude, what can Tim do here? Because he's built up his base. You know what this base looks like? This looks like your base if it's like 6 a.m. and you're playing rated games mindlessly.
Why are you insulting me?
if you're, listen, it's 6 a.m., you're tired, and you're playing rated games mindlessly. And you would still win. But for like a tournament game, it's not good. And the start to this was just a disaster for Tim. And DauT knows it. So.
He's super far behind. And DauT is like a boom god. He's so good at macroing. So if this is how DauT wants it to play out, so.
Yep.
By the way, Tim has a hole on his woodline. Just don't know if he's gonna ever.
On the right side, yeah. I feel like DauT doesn't even want to engage here. He just wants. He almost has the resources to go imp if he wants.
He just wants to get a castle up.
Exactly. Yeah, and then he could go for berserks and still use those knights. Those knights can still be helpful, but you don't want to toss these units out here and allow Tim to get conversions. 76 vills for DauT, 47 for Tim. That's huge.
Yeah, the only way DauT loses is doing 2 DauT castles.
Yeah, that's how far ahead he is. He can still win with one. But,
exactly.
Yeah, that's a very safe castle.
Yeah, he's playing so smart. He really wants to get to in Kappa.
Yeah, looks like it, man. Well, you had mentioned, and this is actually a pretty good theory. You had mentioned yesterday on your stream that DauT hasn't been streaming a lot, and you felt like if the games were played yesterday morning, that he might have streamed after if he was in a good mood. Now, he couldn't tell people, but you felt like, all right, DauT would definitely stream if he was happy, and he wouldn't stream if he lost. And he didn't stream,
maybe.
So, I mean, that was a theory you had brought up, but I don't know about that, man. And DauT, he's making the berserks now. It's 89 villagers to 49.
Yeah.
He lost a monk, unfortunately. Tim is going to steal that relic, which is funny. And Tim will have 3 relics. So
Natty, I have to admit that you're very good at staying excited
yeah?
for things that aren't exciting.
Are you saying this is boring now, MbL?
I mean, this match is over for a very long time ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I guess just don't take up casting then?
I think you have a really good ability to like keep things interesting. So like your community games as well, no offense. Like you're really good at keeping things that aren't really interesting.
I guess we also have different definitions of what's interesting.
yeah, I guess so, but like
well,
you're actually that's a good ability you have.
Well, thank you.
It's a compliment, take it.
No, it is. I get it's a compliment. Thank you. I mean, to be real with you, it's actually as a caster, there's no like the most difficult thing is to make a game that's not interesting, and so it's actually a challenge to myself. Like, there's a community game where everyone's full trade and no one will fight because they're camping.
Yeah.
Then
exactly, and you're like, oh, look at this guy and look at the bird, and you're like, everything there, you know? Like,
exactly.
So
it becomes a challenge. I have to entertain when the game is not good. So, DauT is just so far ahead. I'm with you, man. He's on his way to imp. He's making berserks. He's building that castle in front of the gold. That was the questionable area we had spoke about at the start.
Yeah.
And he did lose some farm space. He did lose access to his stone, but...
Can you make the attack Tim is making interesting right now? Can you try your best to make it interesting?
Well, it's actually a good ratio here. Tim has part pike, part eagle on the house.
Yeah.
It's more effective, because then you have more army remaining to deal with that scout.
Yeah, make it more interesting, come on.
Make it more interesting? Well, he's going to convert the houses. This will be awkward for the Aztec people, because they're not used to this type of a house.
Right.
Is that interesting enough?
No, I didn't make it like... is DauT in a lot of trouble? He's losing 2 houses. DauT's gonna get housed.
Oh, he's trapped him! He's trapped him!
This is massive. This could be game over right now. The army's trapped.
Oh my god! What a throw from Tim! Unbelievable! This is not something you would expect from a player of Tim's caliber. Come on, MbL, keep going.
Yeah, the Berserker chopping through the Eagles, chopping through the Pikes. Tim is trying his best to fight in, but it looks like it's gonna be game over. What do you think, Tinani?
I think you're right, MbL. It's a tough call here, but DauT, he only has 50 more villagers, and he only has a better army composition, but I think you're right. I think that Tim might be dead.
Did you see that massive score jump? DauT is suddenly 1,400 score ahead. He's taking the first game, guys, convincingly here.
MbL, oh my god. I do love how Tim converted Vills and is trying his best to build a barracks here. I guess he gets it up. Like, there's no chance that barracks would do anything.
Yeah, exactly. And Tim is still trying to raid with Eagles. He's coming in on the weak side of DauT, trying to hit on the right side where the farm eco is. Can he actually catch up with the economy tonight? This is huge. Look at the Eagles coming in.
This is just patronizing now. Now I feel insulted. Like initially it was a compliment. Now I just feel insulted.
90.
What?
There's a hole.
That's all right. I think DauT's got it, MbL. I think this game's over. We're gonna switch roles now. You get excited, and I'll just say, no, this game's over.
Okay.
Oh, forward castle. I actually don't like that castle. I prefer it on the right of the stone, but I guess it's safer. Dude, how on a realistic note here, how big is it to win against Aztecs and save Aztecs in a best of 7? It's a big deal.
It's really good.
Yeah. I mean, DauT.
Especially, he must be giving me a good feeling to win this.
Yeah.
This heavily in game 1 as well.
Yeah. DauT. Are you kidding me? You have Berserk. Oh my god. How does he somehow end up with a DauT castle there?
Well, you definitely made it interesting.
Like, dude, you have Berserks that will mop up everything that Tim makes, and you still somehow get a DauT castle. It seems scripted, doesn't it? He will finish it, obviously.
I think that was scripted.
Yeah. He's just doing it for his fans.
Yes. DauT's not getting elite, right?
No.
Zico is a bit in shambles right now, but it's okay. I mean, he is so far ahead.
Yeah, I mean, he has full armor. His blast furnace on the way, and Tim taps out. DauT gets the game 1 victory, MbL, against Aztecs. I'm loving the Vikings pick. I think that Tim could have played better, though.
Definitely. I think Tim was very sloppy this game. He could have played this map much better. He could have, he should never have taken that fight against 5. Like, you never take a fight when he's got better militia than you, and he has villagers nearby.
Yeah.
That will never end well. Retreat your army, wait for your archers, and then you make an attack.
Yep.
Seriously. That's what you do.
It was really bad. I think 3 villagers for DauT were engaging. And they're just villagers, it really does help. And then, you said it, Viking man-at-arms have more HP. So why are you fighting there? Just back up, be patient. Tim had he would have had good map control. He would have had time to wall if he didn't engage immediately. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. He did end up getting relics, but Tim loses with Aztecs in game number 1. And we will go back now, and we will prep for game number 2. So, Tim has Cross available. He has Bay available, and he has Islands available. I think we should just go into game number 2, MbL.
Okay, tell me 3, 2, 1, and...
Yeah. 1 second. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Well, can't be that fast.
All right, ladies and gents, welcome to game number 2. That's what she said. We have a cross game between DauT and Tim. DauT has gone for Persians, and Tim, this is such a Tim pick. He's gone for Spanish, MbL.
I like it actually. It's gonna, if he plays this out well, he's gonna make DauT struggle. Kongs are so good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit weird right now. I feel like half the pros feel like Spanish are still strong, and half the pros feel like Spanish are weak. But this pretty much telegraphs what Tim will go for. Instead of going for the heavy water play, I think Tim will just dock this southern pond, full wall his base, might even see stone walls. It is Tim after all, and try to get 2 conquistadors.
Yeah, his map is not looking great for walls. I definitely prefer to have a cross that's a little bit better than this.
Yep.
And playing against Persia, though, is hard. Like, Persia's got a really good buff in the DE, where the town centers work faster in the Dark Age as well. Before, it was only feudal, castle, and Imperial Age. So, now we're gonna struggle against Persians. There's also Kongs, they have a bit problems when it comes to camels. And if the Kongs don't do enough damage before the player is fully boomed, Spanish will be bad.
Okay.
The big thing with Kongs is to make enough damage in cast stage so that you can make a huge like snowball effect to them and make a forward cast drop, etc. Take out the resources and just suffocate the opponent with
Yeah.
Kongs. And if they cannot do that, and the other player booms,
Then it's trouble,
really
right?
tough.
Yeah,
Yes,
then at that
yes.
point you don't really have any huge advantages over Persians. I think most high-level players, if Persians and Japanese are available here, will consider them. Persians, just fantastic all-around land and water civ. Also, their docks have more HP, so that's helpful here. Japanese as well. I forget if Cup was banned or picked as a home map.
Wait, what did you say? Dogs have more HP for what?
Persians.
Oh,
You
Really?
you didn't know that.
I generally didn't know that.
Okay, well today you learned something. MbL. The docks do have more HP for Persians, so maybe keep that in mind in the main event for Hidden Cup 3.
Oh my god! I thought it was only the town centers.
Glad I could help. That's what I'm here for. See, you're already more prepared for the main event of Hidden Cup 3. Already more
Wow.
prepared.
Oh, that is huge! I never knew. Like, that's actually very nice.
You're shocked. I love how shocked you are about something that virtually everyone in my Twitch chat has known. Anyways, so
Not everyone. I swear to God, not everyone knew that in chat.
what should they type if they knew it? Chat, type a 1 if you knew that. Type a 2 if
Type
you
of
didn't know.
two.
I don't see any. I see like.
No. I see like 4, 5, 6 twos. Yeah,
Alright.
yes, 10 at least.
Does that make you feel better about yourself or worse?
I think it's okay.
Okay. All right. Well, anyways, I feel like most high-level players are going to pick either Persians or Japanese on this map.
Yes.
But then most high-level Chinese players would consider Spanish. Would you agree? It's like Vivi and Tim would definitely go for this pick, and DauT could pick off this villager. It's a weak villager without loom.
It's a lot of weak villager. It's quite strong villager. It's full HP, but it's without loom indeed, and it's gonna get picked.
Wait,
off
loom
with
just
it.
came in though.
Yes,
Oh,
that's such a Tim move.
to get loom at that time. Yeah, I think DauT could loom. Oh, DauT kills the Bill. Wow. Oh, 2 HP scout. So I guess it was worth it. Losing the scout there would have been massive.
Yeah. Damn.
And look at the fishing ship count. I'm looking at the Vil count right now. It says 22 for DauT and 19 for Tim. So does that mean Tim... I guess he researched Loom and he lost a Vil. Yeah, so that's like 2 Vils
that's
right
two
there.
behind. Yep. And then also the faster to Persia TC.
Yep. And what do you-
TC stands for town center, by the way, guys. Now you know that.
Oh, nice.
I bet you didn't know that. Pro player here, by the way.
Thanks, MbL. I appreciate
No
that.
worries. Yep.
You know, there's one guy out there like, oh, I'm new. I didn't know that. Thank God. I felt too shy to ask. So thank God he
I
knows
legit
now.
had people asking me, what does TC mean?
Oh, all right. Well, now people know.
Oh, do you want to know a funny story?
Sure.
I played this game for like half a year, like a lot of Black Forest, right?
Oh, you mean like the first half? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and in Black Forest it's very common that you use siege onagers.
Yeah.
And every time people told me to make SO, I had no clue what they were talking about. I was making knights, I was making monks, I was making everything except for siege onagers. But they told me to make SO. I was like, I didn't dare to ask them what SO meant, so I went for half a year not knowing what SO meant and never made siege onagers. And everyone got pissed at me.
Well, I guess, is this an open apology to all those people?
Yes.
All right.
I'm sorry, I was stupid.
All right. Well, we've all been there. I thought
Yeah,
you were
but-
gonna say that it meant like significant other or something, but
Yeah, no. Like, I actually had no. I didn't even know what that meant. So, it's like it's important to know what this short thing stands for, right?
yeah.
Like these short terms, because then it can actually help you get better, sort of.
Well, what's the abbreviation for Tower Rush?
Trush.
Yeah, we have a Trush here. You know the game right here, Tim.
TR.
TR. He's making a tower, and this again is such a Tim move to go YOLO
Yes.
towers. It's such a Tim move, and it's a good move on open maps But on a map
No,
where
but
DauT's going to have a fish boom, I don't know how much it's going to do long term.
I kind of like it though, but not when he's fully open at home.
Yeah, that is a problem, right?
What is this? 7 on stone.
That's way too much.
Exactly. Like he's gonna be floating like a million stones soon.
Now you could snipe DauT's villager here with the scout. He does. He also stops DauT from walling.
Yeah.
And DauT's stones are over here on the left. Now DauT did a good thing and he immediately went to stone, but this could still get out of hand quickly for him.
Yeah, the thing is with tower rushing across is that you might force your opponent to stay inside his little square.
Yeah.
And then you can take control of the other pawns, which is what I like about tower rushing in this map. But I usually do it with a civ that has better eco and not with Spanish, because Spanish don't really benefit from that, you know?
Yeah, it's true. They do have the faster builders, but again, this is very much... If Tim ends up beating DauT today and makes it into the main event of Hidden Cup, this is very much a Tim move. So we'll be guessing Tim if anyone goes for this, Tim or Vivi. DauT has 3 scouts. This is only because he has the food from the fish. He picks off Avil. Oh my goodness, Tim. This is bold, man.
No, this is not a good move. This is a very bad move.
You think so?
Yep. 100%.
I mean, those Vils could go back to his tower. He could just switch out. He kills DauT's scouts.
This should never work, because DauT should have sent his wheels that are in the other tower to fight with him there.
Yeah, he's not doing it. It's making DauT panic, isn't it?
Kind of.
Isn't this so fun? Towers are great. Towers are so great.
T90. T9 towers. Towers are fine. You just have to stop the negative trend in your mind.
Yeah.
Towers are bad.
Okay. Alright, well...
Okay, we have much more entertaining game now than it will be with full walls.
This is a good point. This is a good point. So, this is funny coming from you because you like to full wall your base, but...
I don't like it, but I have to do it.
You have... It's part of the game.
Well.
Yeah, it's part of the game. You're definitely right. DauT snipes another villager.
Now I'm getting upset. Like, why people blame me for fully walling when everyone else doing it?
I know.
I'm just doing it because it's a reaction to what other people do.
You're right, though. You're right. Viper full walls, and they're like, whatever. MbL full walls. MbL such a waller.
Yeah, like, what the hell? I don't get it.
It's alright. It's alright. We got it here. Tim is definitely walling his base at home now. Palisade walls. His stone is still exposed. He doesn't even have a gold within those walls.
Oh, Tim snipes a villager. Maybe another one. DauT's misclicking a house. This is really good from Tim. Maybe another vill goes to... Oh man, oh man.
Yeah,
There's not even... What? How did he do so much damage with that tower? Downhill, no fletching, 4 villagers inside it.
It's crazy,
against
man.
7 vills building a tower.
DauT is in full panic mode right now. He's building a house with 6 villagers. It's crazy.
I think Tim is like a tower micro god.
Yeah?
I would never never stop that tower going up.
I like how Tim doesn't just walk around. He batters his way through the palisade there.
You know, T90, this is really good position from Tim because he's taking some map control. He's delaying this game until it goes to cast stage.
Stable?
You scared me, man.
Look what Tim's doing.
Yeah, he's gonna go some scouts.
But he's not hiding it from DauT. He's building it right underneath DauT's tower. So DauT knows now.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
But it's good though, because then he has to stay for Bloodlines later.
That's true, yep.
He's gonna just harass now, keep the game going to cast stage, just make some defense towers home. And he's nicely walled. I really like this position from Tim. I would love to see him take extra pawns, which DauT is doing instead of him. That should never happen.
Wait, the scout though.
Yeah, the scout! I was just gonna say it. He can send the scouts to stop the village from docking, and it's happening. T90, be excited.
Oh my god, and it's downhill! So, and it's DauT also, so there's no way DauT quick walls this villager in, right?
Exactly. Yeah, if he quick spell this, I give you 10 subs right now.
10 sub. Ooh, come on, DauT, let's go. Come on, DauT. He doesn't even try. Like, it's DauT, man. DauT knows it's not even worth the attempt there.
So, which position do you favor right now?
I keep looking at the resources. I still feel like DauT's food eco is going to be better. But if Tim, and I hate that tower on his gold. I don't know why he doesn't build it further. But if Tim gets to golds, he's just going to chop wood on the front. I feel like it's a guarantee that Tim will get to conks in this game. It's just a matter of if his economy is going to be as good, I guess, MbL.
Yeah. Like, imagine though if Tim had a back gold.
Yeah.
How nice that would be for him.
Yeah. Or if he just used all that time he had earlier to wall more aggressily. He could have easily done that.
He's gonna market abuse. He's just gonna make a market, sell some wood or something now, I think.
Yeah.
Or something. Maybe not even. He doesn't even need to do it.
Well, DauT...
DauT building dock in...
Yeah, on the right side. And it's up now, so... And DauT will soon be up to Castle Age. And he'll advance faster because that TC works faster. So he's diversifying his fishing eco. It's 53 eco. Whoa, whoa. Tim's sending Vil over here.
Oh, it's gonna be a grush.
Okay, Tim sees the dock. DauT, quick wall! 10 subs.
No, that was the other Vil.
No, no, no.
Don't even try.
You didn't specify. 10 subs.
No, you didn't specify.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. All right, well, there's the dock for Tim.
10 subs? You're so greedy.
You said how many
God.
subs? MbL is a joke. All right, calm down. DauT can't know, or does not know anyways, that Tim is over there. So this is actually huge. If DauT invests a couple hundred wood into fishing ships and Tim just takes it out, that could be amazing. Yeah. And then, do you think Tim goes for a forward castle, or do you think he castles at home?
If I was Tim, I would castle at home.
Oh, the scouts.
But, yeah. Since Tim is Tim, he will castle forward.
Yeah, I think the same. Tim again, one of the players who would try and castle forward, and DauT spots the dock now with that Vil. He spots the dock with the Vil. He's docking right next to Tim's dock. Oh man, that's hilarious.
A trade cog?
What?
A trade cog.
No, Tim!
Tim!
Is it safe to say that Tim isn't really prepared?
I don't think it's safe to say. Now he's making fire galleys. It must be like... It does look like a demo ship though, to be fair. Or a galley.
It's Spanish, man. He gets the Spanish trade bonus. He gets 4 trade. Trading with the enemy.
Yeah. You know the skirmisher move from DauT is interesting. Skirms are really good against conks, and that's what he's predicting.
Yeah.
Tim could go for like a couple stable knight though, but then DauT makes camels. So...
Yep.
Conk Mangonel would actually be strongest, don't you think?
It would. I just have some concerns for Tim because he's behind in eco numbers, and I feel like if he doesn't castle at home, he's going to be exposed at home.
He will castle at home because he knows the threat at the forward now. But skirms can dive under towers.
Yeah. Okay, there he goes.
DauT doesn't have wood for elite skirms, so that saves him. That saves Tim.
Yeah, DauT is still on stone, so we might even see a castle at some point. I feel like long term what DauT wants is to probably castle where those towers are, and then clear up the towers and take his gold. Would you agree on that?
Yeah, but look at Tim, what he's doing in the left side. He's doing 2 docks fishing.
Oh.
I really like that.
Yeah, and he has the wood for it too. I mean, if he gets fishing and gets the conks out and some siege, as you said, this is definitely winnable for Tim. But right now, DauT definitely has the lead, and I think Persians are... We're seeing now why Persians are a clear choice. Their eco is just so good.
Their eco is huge. It's like... It's so hard to keep up with the Persians.
Oh, hold on a second though. Tim has 3 fire ships on that right pond, and DauT has not upgraded his ships at all, so DauT will lose fishing ships.
That's really good for Tim.
Yeah.
That's really sloppy from DauT, so it should never happen.
Is he making another trade cog? Look at that right dock. What is on the way?
Oh no.
Is that a trade cog again?
It is a trade cog, yeah. I guess he wants to trade with that dock. I don't know.
It's got to be a hotkey thing, right? Like his demo hotkey. This is just a sign that he might not be playing as much because how few water maps do you have to play to not realize that?
I don't want to bring that excuse though. He's not playing that much. You never know. Like these Chinese people play all the time.
I know. It's just I just don't know. I have no other explanation for why you would make 2 trade cogs in a competitive game.
He's trying to tank.
Okay. Okay. Well, he canceled the trade cog, so and he's trying to build another dock in the north. But DauT has 4 fires out, so DauT should deny that. And DauT also cleared out the villagers on the front. It's still 69 eco, nice for DauT, and 60 for Tim. But I like how DauT cleared up these towers nice and early, and we've yet to see Conquistadors do anything for Tim.
Yeah. That's fine. He's focusing on his economy for now.
Mm-hmm.
I like it though.
Yeah,
Also coming in.
I also feel like DauT's not going to check the left side for a little while, because Tim is just freely fishing there. That's an area that DauT has to get for sure.
Yeah. When you say for sure, why do you say for sure?
That's just how I pronounce it.
You know what a shore is, right?
I know what a shoreline is, yes. So you want me to say for sure? For sure?
He's going for the water for sure?
Yes, yep.
Right.
I mean, what's funny is, if you say water for shore, there are shorelines at water. So, if that confused you, if you thought that that's what I meant, then that's not actually what I meant, but it could be relevant. Because if you're going to the water, there is a shore. Alright.
I get it.
Well, the Conquistadors are doing work here against the fire ships.
Holy moly, they do so much damage.
Yeah, and that means that DauT's 2 fishing ships you just added will...
Why is he not moving them? Hello? Are you AFK? DauT!
No, I don't think he's AFK, MbL. I think he's probably focused on his Persian economy right now. 4 TCs! He has 4 TCs. He has 3 town centers on one part of the screen. Holy cow. That's crazy.
That's something you would see in the old days.
Yeah.
Maybe even 5 TCs in one screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching DauT Rex, and it was common to see 7. No one would make as many knights and get as many upgrades. Just...
And Chris as well, I don't know if you remember.
I do remember, yeah. I mean, I wasn't active in the last few years. Well, I just joined the community in his last few years. But I remember watching a ton of Rex, and very common.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. Anyway, what is there to say?
Well, right now, the Conquistadors, they've done a little bit, but you're seeing how quickly they died to skirmishers there. He lost 2 conks, killed a few skirms. The skirms are far less expensive.
If this goes post-imp, who do you favor? Spanish or Persians?
Can I say it depends?
Depends on the map control, right?
Yeah, it depends on the map control, because right now I'm looking at all these golds on the right side for Tim, and all the neutral golds on the left. And he does see them. And so I think if he plays into, well, he sees some of them. Yeah, he's building a TC there. If Tim plays into heavy map control, like 3 castles, conk, Halb, it can be tough for Persians. But then again, Persians, they don't really need as much gold, in theory, because of the trash bows. So I personally think Persians are safer. Like, I think Persians is a sure thing, whereas Spanish it depends, but we'll see. Can I explain what?
Can you explain to your viewers what post-imp means?
Yes, so post-imp means in the Imperial Age, but with all of your techs. That's what that means. So, being in the Imperial Age, that doesn't guarantee you're going to be able to take advantage of the strength of your civ. But post-imp means if we're talking all the strengths of Persians and all the strengths of Spanish. I guess technically post-imp for Persians would include war elephants, but you just don't see that in 1v1s.
Yeah. Basically like late Imperial, where things have been going on for a long time and things have been researched. Not everything. Yeah. You don't need all the research to call it post-imp, you know, you need all the monk techs and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But definitely like...
ideal compositions.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, the strongest compositions.
This is such a Tim tower. This tower he just built is such a Tim tower. He really wants to secure the middle, and Tim, for the first time, really has been using some mobility from his Conquistadors, which is good to see. But I think DauT realizes how good skirms can be versus the conks, and he has camels for any knights, so it's looking good right now. What's funny? DauT's castle?
No.
Like, this can't be real, DauT. Like, how many times does this have to happen?
It's not the castle.
What?
No.
What? Tell me.
You have to find it.
Is it a trade cog?
No.
I don't like this game. What is it? How is it? How can it not be the castle? Is it the bird?
No.
What? Tell me what it is, damn it.
I just wonder, like, when Tim plays fish traps, what goes through his head?
He places them so far away from the dock, man. It's so far away from the dock. Yeah, I can see what you're thinking now, but I still feel like the castle is a little bit more ridiculous.
I've never seen this before. No, I didn't even see the castle, honestly. I was just looking at the fish traps, like.
Yeah. Tim is such a weird player, man. Like, and he's still competing in this game, but DauT's in the Imperial Age now. That's a huge problem.
Tim is so inefficient, but it still works somehow. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a bit like
he can put 20 wheels on gold and still win a game.
Yeah. It's so funny, like, and this is what's gonna make it sad, right? Having someone like Tim in Hidden Cup 3 makes it so fun, because we see that and we're like, oh, it must be Tim. But then if DauT's not in it, whoa, what's up with these graphics? Hold on, guys. Fixed it. Had a weird bug on my side.
This is not bad for Tim, dude.
It's a lot of conks.
I like this. It's a lot of conks, 4 castles making pikes. Score is catching up.
You like
I'm excited
it? Are
now.
you sure you like it though? Because you have a lot of camels that will be heavy camels soon. Good micro though. Good micro.
I'm sure.
You're sure? You're sure. I'll say sure for you. Sorry. It's also adding rams against Persian town centers, which is a bit weird.
Dude, this is sick. Tim is actually taking this.
Look at the pike. The pikes have solid upgrades too, MbL.
Yeah, I know.
This is awesome. Heavy camels in, but now DauT doesn't have many camels remaining. It's 32 military for Tim, and it's 27 for DauT.
Tim is going full castle. He doesn't want to go Imperial. If he takes Imperial now, he dies. You know why? Because he spends all his resources. He has to wait 2 or 3 minutes. I don't know how long this is. and then, like, he cannot win then. So he has to go all in castle.
Yeah, that's a good castle spot too, because it prevents DauT from expanding. And there's that one light cav sniping some vills. This is a lot of pressure for DauT to deal with right now.
Yeah.
And DauT has made some trebs. Tim is repairing. I think Tim just needs to get more reinforcements in here. He's producing from a long way away.
He needs more barracks around his castle to produce pikes as fast as he can.
Yep.
And then he needs to send in the rams to kill those trebs.
Yeah, I think he's sending in the rams now, MbL. And he's attacking the trebs with his conquistadors, actually.
Yeah, one down.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a bit behind?
No, it just went down.
Okay.
Also, some light cap for the skirms could be very helpful. Tim could win this game.
Why did he stop repairing castles? Why? Okay, now he goes back.
He's shopping what? Now he's going back.
He was like, oh, I need some wood. Oh, no, I need to repair the castle. It's like...
Oh my god. I am worried because Tim lost a lot of conquistadors. That is a worrying sign.
He's now making knights though. He's making a lot of knights, a lot of pikes queued up.
Yeah.
Kongs queued up from all the like he's producing from everything.
This is crazy.
Every single, except for the TC.
Look at the southern pond. Look at the lumber camp for Tim.
Oh my lord.
He's too focused on everything else, man. These are not.
I'm telling you, Tim is not efficient, but he makes it work.
Yeah, and imagine if Tim would just brush up on those things, how good he could be, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Tim has been in the business for a long time. I don't think he's
gonna change.
He's up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's down to change his gameplay.
Yeah, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, right?
Exactly. Like he's got too many habits that he don't want to change. And I think if he changed his style.
Oh, the light cap on the left, MbL.
I know. I see them.
I'm not saying you don't see things. I'm not. This isn't an argument. This is commentary, man. Oh my god, that hurts.
Sorry. Yeah, it's really good. And maybe if that trap goes down, Tim has a really good shot. He's out of stone now, cannot repair anymore. What was I gonna say? If Tim changed his style, I think he would actually become a worse player. Kongs on the fish traps, T90!
Holy crap, this is the loudest casting we've ever had on this channel. Yeah, the Kongs could take out all the... See, this is why you don't build efficient fish traps. We figured it out. Tim knows about this, so he didn't build efficient fish traps because he didn't want to lose them if he got raided.
Yeah, he made them so far you can't reach them. Smart thinking from Tim.
Ah, nice. DauT was also considering transporting to get the relic in the north, but the monk got shot down.
Yeah, I see Matt is caps locking. What is that transport?
Yeah.
That transport is to get the monk, Matt.
I think, is this DauT?
Oh, it's a relic, sorry.
DauT is going to run out of steam here, it feels like, but...
Yeah, but if that cast goes down, he's going to regain control.
That's true.
And Tim needed to keep the cast up. Instead, he didn't want to buy stone. He went to chop more wood.
Yeah. And it's also much more difficult to control the conks in this situation. DauT still has gold on the left. He's stabilizing with a castle on the left. He's destroyed Tim's castle on the right. You know, at this point, Tim's on his way to Imp, but he might start...
Oh, no, this is really good for Tim. I'm telling you. Like, he's got such a good momentum on the front.
Yeah.
On the way to Imp. And as long as he can keep this front, he will take the game.
Okay.
He's got the gold. Oh, 2 stables from DauT, though.
Yeah.
On the left side.
And
that can hurt.
And Tim, there's a gold there. Tim has not scouted that. Are you kidding me? He doesn't see the outpost. He doesn't see the stables. He doesn't see the gold. He also, is he out of stone at this point? Still hasn't rebuilt a lumber camp.
Yeah, he should take that stone right next to that lumber. He's, you know,
I'm looking
why does he
around.
want so much wood?
Well, what do you do now, man? Because now DauT has trash bow. DauT has trash bow, and he also has gold for camel. I mean, when we get to the Imperial Age, Tim is going to be losing a lot of control.
True. He lost the front. That's the like he lost the castle. He needed to repair it. He needed to keep that up. And now DauT has expanded on the left side, made a lot of stables. Oh, he has a lot of stables. 2 castles defending his economy.
Yep.
And starting to raid with light caps or scouts for the time being.
Do you feel like what do you think went wrong there for Tim? For me, it was the
game's not over yet tonight.
I know the game's not over, but I feel like he definitely took his foot off the gas there on that right side. As you said, didn't repair the castle. Could have done that more frequently, or invested more resources
with the villagers
into it.
And invested more, like put more forward buildings, for sure.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to say that without thinking about it now. And oh wow, Tim. Okay, he found the gold. He also found the stables, so he's building a TC there. How many TCs does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just 4. It feels like he and DauT have built over 10 TCs collectively in this game.
What's the population like? 104. Oh, 140 bills from DauT still.
150 for Tim.
Yeah, that is.
He could delete all these lumberjacks and still be fine. So I feel like the most important stat right now is the military, and DauT has tons of military. He has 55 military. He will drop a castle in the center. And Tim wants to go... If he wants to go Halb, it dies to crossbow. If he wants to go Hussar, it dies to the camel. I don't...
Hussar Halb.
Yeah, I mean... You really struggle here as Spanish. And the castle will go down, too.
His combination. I mean, I've been playing a long-ass Persia war against Hera. I went for Halb Hussar, and he went for crossbow Hussar.
Yeah.
And Halb Hussar win.
Well, is it a matter of lack of control now for Tim, though? Like, yes, I believe that Hussar Halb could work, but at this point, he's losing so many buildings. The barracks he wants to produce from are going to get trebbed out. His eco is just...
Is that an outpost rush?
It's a mess. Oh,
I thought it was an outpost rush, like legit.
Are you going to do that in Hidden Cup 3?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
But I don't think I will, because it just spoils who I am.
Yeah, but if somebody else outpost... What if we have 3 people outpost rush in round 1?
Well, if I watch it on the recorded games, and if I get to round 2, and I see people outpost rushing round 1, I will outpost rushing round 2.
Well, you know round 2 is played before the main event streams, so you'd pretty much... The only thing...
I'm so stupid. I can outpost rush in the semifinals then.
No, the semifinals are also played ahead of time, so it's make it to the final. Yeah, make it to the final, and then you can outpost rush. And outpost rush, just so for people who are asking, there's no use to it except it's BM. It's basically like resign, you know.
Yeah, getting outpost rush is so tilting.
Yeah.
Like I love to do it to other people, but I hate to do it and I hate when people do it to me.
What if someone outpost rushes you in round 1? Woo!
If I lose round 1, I will be tilted. If I get outpost rushed, I will quit the game.
Okay, well, Tim, he has all this population on our little.
Yeah, like how is he 200 pop?
Exactly, he's all this population on our screen, but I'm not seeing it translate into anything for him at the moment. And he just built this castle on the right to make treads.
He's getting so stomped, actually. It's like castles everywhere, army everywhere for DauT.
Yep.
I don't see this going well for... Like, I see his population's gonna drop... Sorry, that was my bad.
Mute your damn microphone, MbL. Oh my god.
I didn't have time. I was middle of a sentence. Like I can see. As I was gonna say this 1 minute ago, I see Tim's population plummet to the ground, and now, 1 minute later, it has plummeted to the ground. The game is over.
GG.
GG.
Oh my god, this has been so great, man. Whew. So, DauT holds on. Tim went for typical Tim stuff. Crazy tower rush, crazy forwards, crazy aggression, inefficient fish traps and lumber camps.
I cannot believe those fish traps. I just cannot believe it.
Like, you can place bad fish traps, but
Yeah.
then there's this. Like, this you almost have to go, you almost have to intentionally place them bad.
This is beyond inefficient. It's there's no words to describe how bad this is.
Yeah. Alright, well...
Okay, so let me explain how you build fish traps. You build them as close to the dock as possible.
Wait, I thought you have to
When
build
it's-
them in the corner.
When it's full around your dock, you create a new dock, and you may do the same thing with that dock, and then you do a new dock, and you do the same thing with that dock.
Oh.
You don't build them in the middle of the freaking pond. You remember the Hera versus Viper game in Islands?
Yes, yep.
Can you imagine what would happen to Viper if you placed fish traps like Tim in that game?
He would not have won. He would have lost that
Exactly.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you Tim would have placed them differently if he played a different map?
I have no clue. Dude, Tim made trade cogs in this game and still had a chance. He placed fish traps like a low elo legend. He made 2 trade cogs, actually 1, and then he queued up another one. Like, Tim, to me, game 1 was a mess. Game 2 was what you would expect from Tim in terms of pressure, but it still doesn't seem like he's ready to make it into Hidden Cup 3.
But he was so close winning that game, though.
I know.
Seriously.
Yeah. Crazy
Like, I don't
pressure.
maybe Imperial was a mistake. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
Well,
should have just kept the cast pressure going.
well, when he did go Imperial MbL, he was already losing some control. So yeah, maybe you have to continue to push.
Yeah, like he was losing the steamroll because he saved up for Imperial.
For Imperial, yep.
Yeah, and then he could like use the gold to repair the cast, so he could have kept the pressure going. You know.
Yeah.
You want to go for third game, dude?
Yes, I do. Real quick though, I just wanted to show people the economy. Tim had more stone and more gold collected. Did not matter. And yes, we'll go to the third game. Before we hop into the third game though, DauT is up 2-0. Game 1, he won with Vikings against Aztecs. Game 2 was close, but he still got the victory. How would you be feeling if you're DauT right now?
Obviously, I would feel good. 2-0 up. So
Mhm.
feeling very nice about that.
All right. Yep. Pretty much what I would expect to hear from a pro player. I remember I asked DauT once because in a game I was interviewing him, and he pressured someone's gold, and so I interviewed DauT. I was like, DauT, fantastic play. Game 3 was a decider. There was one thing you needed to do, and you did it. Tell us about it. And DauT goes, well, opponent had gold there, so I went there.
yeah, like simple as that.
Yeah.
You don't have to analyze things too far, you know.
Okay, well, that's what you're here for. I'll analyze things too far, and then you just give us the simple explanations, all right? You ready for game 3?
I'm ready when you are.
All right, let's hop in.
Hopping in.
So game 3 is another home map from Tim, and this is a bit interesting here. DauT has picked Italians on Bay, and then we see Tim going for Persians. MbL, give me your thoughts, please.
I think this is very smart from DauT. I think this is going according to his plan. I think he had a plan behind this, banning Mongols, forcing Tim to pick another save.
Okay.
Thinking he will go Persian. But, now I'm stupid though, because what if Tim went for the obvious other choice, which is Mayans here? Mayans would destroy Italians.
Yeah, that's true. I have not seen a lot of Mayans picked here. So I guess...
Yeah, because Mongols is usually not banned.
Yeah. So we did... I heard about this ahead of time. This little piece of land that juts out, apparently it's like 1 every 250 map gens that this happens, does not affect the fish generation. It just looks weird. That's not normally how this is supposed to be structured. MbL, if this map didn't look like a bay, what would it look like?
I've heard this one before. You don't need to. Yeah, you can tell people.
No, what do you think
It looks like pants.
does it?
Yes.
All right. Well, we're not going to call it
It-
pants.
Actually, it looks like legs or like shorts. We can call it shorts.
Shorts and then whatever this
Because
is a
it's-
leg growth here, I guess.
Yeah, because it doesn't go far down enough, you know?
Yeah.
I would say shorts.
All right. Excellent insight from my co-caster, as always. I feel like DauT is definitely the type of player to choose Italians. I know he chose Italians on this map before. But do you think if we get to Team Islands later, that he will regret using Italians here and not saving it?
Well, he's probably gonna use Japanese in that case. But
Yeah.
then he has, like, cause he has used Vikings, he's using Italians.
A lot of water sieves.
Crazy.
Okay. Well, anyways,
But-
this map is all about, it's not just about winning the water, you do have the deer. Since Mongols were globally banned by DauT, we won't see anyone hunting quickly, but it's still there, and I think you have to take it. And then expanding towards the center and expanding towards, I guess, the belt region out here where there's additional gold piles, all very important here.
Yeah, I think that if this goes to late Castle Imperial, Italians have really, really good chances. Like, I don't see Persia having any capability of stopping Italians' Genoese crossbowmen together with Hussar
Yeah.
and things like that. It's just so hard.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Do you think that we're seeing DauT's training with Tato paying off a little bit here? Not to discredit DauT for his picks, but if he trained heavily with Tato, do you think that some of these picks are something that Tato might end up doing in the main event?
Potentially.
Yeah.
I'm not a favorite. Like, please pick Vikings against me in Arabia. Please.
He's like, yeah, Tato, please do that.
Do you see that doc from DauT? You see that he could have made a super good doc without knowing about it?
I
But it's
actually think that if he builds that dock, it's worse for him because then his fishing ships have well, it might not be worse. Yeah, but it's not necessarily
worse.
better
Why?
either.
If he builds it on the tip, then
Don't use
so
that
much
word
closer
on
to
stream.
fish.
That's dangerous. But yeah, I guess he didn't scout it. It's not supposed to be there, so it.
I usually call it something else. So
Yeah.
calling it a tip is just the kindest word I could use.
All right, that works. Thank you for being kind. Well,
Why would he not build it there? T90 official.
well, my logic was that he's closer to the enemy, and they're already very close quarters. But that would actually be good offensively. It would be slightly worse defensively, I guess.
All right.
But it
Tim is
doesn't-
scouting with fishing ship.
Okay.
For some reason.
Well, he wanted to know what DauT is doing, because I think I've seen some players not go for water at all. So he wanted to know for sure. Also, Tim had low HP. For sure, sorry.
You just can't say the word.
Yeah, it's just how I speak, okay?
That's okay.
Tim has a low HP scout, but he was able to get away from DauT, and Tim will be in Feudal Age first. And it looks very much like he'll go to dock and combat for water against Italians, which normally Italians do pretty good with that.
Yeah. Italians is a water sieve usually, and the thing is that fish is so good in AoE too.
Mm-hmm.
Losing fish early is a massive disaster for your economy.
Yep.
And letting the other people fish is never a good thing, because that he will make a very better. God, now I can't speak.
He'll have
He
a
will
better
make
economy.
A lot better. Yeah, he will have a lot better economy, and when he's up to Castle Age, he will have a lot of food to make villagers and stuff with more town. Sorry, go ahead. I cannot speak.
No. I think you're just stressing yourself out too much. No, I mean you're spot on. If you have the fish boom, then you have more food, and then with more food, you can create more villagers out of your town centers. You're correct about that. This is interesting. Tim is going to hit Feudal Age slightly faster, and his scout is slightly weaker. I feel like
He can kill it. He can kill it. He can kill it. 1, 2, and he kills it.
oh man, I think if DauT would have reacted faster, DauT would have been okay there. But DauT scout is now dead. That's huge.
If DauT reacted faster, have you ever heard that before?
I mean, we hear that a lot.
True. Yeah, oh yeah, true. But like, have you ever seen him react? Like, I'm not gonna disrespect DauT. He's a great player. He's
What if-
beating 2-0.
What if DauT gets into the main event of Hidden Cup and he beats you round 1?
I mean, good for him.
Didn't you face him round 1 Hidden Cup too?
Yeah, how did that go for him?
I think it was 3-0. Yeah.
3-1?
3-1, yeah.
Yep.
Well, we'll see. It's random seeding, and we won't know who is who. But here comes Tim now. And so far, this is actually quite good for DauT. He did lose some HP on his fishing ships, but he has the edge with the water battle.
I don't think Tim knows the Crush builder. Look, again, he's putting like 1 million people on gold.
8 on gold.
You
That's
don't
too
need-
much on gold, yeah.
You don't need 8, yeah. He's lacking a little bit of food. He's got 3 on berries, 3 on fish.
Here comes a demo
Losing
for
his fish-
DauT. Oh, that's a nice demo for DauT. That's a beautiful demo for DauT, actually.
Yeah, but Tim is very good at repairing boats.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you, what would happen if Tim lost his fish now, only having 3 on berries and 1 farm?
Well, his food eco is going to suffer, and then I think he needs to transfer villagers out to deer sooner rather than later.
Yeah, his eco would suffer and his TC would go idle. It's actually idle right now. Oh, now it's making. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
But he's doing very well on water.
he killed
I
2
have to
fishing
say.
ships, yeah, and he hasn't taken many losses, and DauT actually finds himself behind, at least with the current fishing ship count.
Yep.
And it's not like... What's funny is these players are both not known for their like speed or their micro, but they're both playing each other, so it's really close. And oh!
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful demo for DauT there. That was well played.
Yep. The biggest difference here is that DauT has 3 docks, but it's also funny because he cannot produce from all of them. So maybe the 3 docks doesn't even matter.
Maybe it was too much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I
It's
think
too early maybe.
I think
or just wrong build.
Tim, it seems to me he just took a really bad hit against the demo. I feel like
Yep.
he is going to lose water soon, but he's at least taken out fishing ships. So I think now I'd like to see players, even with non-Mongols, take advantage of the deer and build a mill out there.
Like the good thing for Tim is that yes, he's losing fish, but DauT also lost his fish. So
Yeah.
DauT won't pull ahead that massively in economy now. It's rather Tim that will pull ahead in economy because he has the Persian, he has the more bills,
Yep.
and he will have a strong economy.
Yeah, I think DauT will probably add fish if he clears out on water, right? He'll probably add some fishing ships, and Tim
Yeah,
is
he's already adding.
Tim is going to the deer, I believe. Yep.
Tim is adding more water, while DauT is adding more fish, which means that Tim might have a comeback chance.
Oh, yeah, and a big demo there, MbL. DauT has to be
Yeah.
careful about how early he adds the fishing ships.
Exactly. Now he added 2, and now he's adding more water. I think. Yeah.
I was
Go
just
ahead.
going to say, I don't know about you, but I really hope that Tim gets this win because
Yes.
this set is deserving of a 7-game set. You know, these guys are so close, so
Clash of Legends.
yeah.
If that's even something you say.
No, it is, man. These guys, like
It
Tim
Is
was...
it Clash of Titans or something?
Clash of Titans was another event or phrase, but
Okay.
I remember Tim at one point was seen as the best in the world, and DauT was as well, so pretty incredible that they're facing each other right now in 2020.
It's insane how long this game has been going, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like, you've been playing this game for, what, 6 years now, and you're still new.
6?
Has it been more?
It's been 8.
8? Okay.
8 now. Time flies, dude. Like, I wish it was 6. Like,
Yeah, you just, like, get a reminder of how long you've been
Yeah.
playing the game, yeah.
It's a disaster. Ugh.
Listen, don't get upset about it. Exciting time. Oh, the fishing ship stays alive on 1 HP. Oh, demo it. Demo the fish. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Tim's not
Yeah.
giving up on water. He's really investing a
He
lot.
should, though. He should just give up on water. Invest his stuff into something else.
I don't like how DauT didn't take any of his deer. DauT is at 50 food. He's farming, but didn't take any of his deer.
Yeah, but he's walling and he's got water, so I think it's okay. But the thing is with Bay is that, or pants or shorts, whatever you call it, is that the fish doesn't last too long.
Mm-hmm.
It runs out very fast. And you have to
Exactly.
switch into fish traps. But if you switch into fish traps, it's really easy for them to just die because they're on the shore,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh my god. I see a stable for DauT. I was going to say he might not have gone for the deer because he doesn't know what Tim's up to after losing a scout in Dark Age. And so he's adding 2 scouts of his own. Tim actually added a barracks to defend with spearmen. But Tim is saving more resources to go to Castle Age. So it's still, to me, I feel like now that there's a lot of fishing ships for DauT, he's going to get a food boost to help him out. I think that Tim will still be in Castle Age faster.
I don't think so, because Tim is doing wheelbarrow now. And if DauT adds a market, he will be up just the same time almost. Well, he will be a little faster, yes.
Yeah, I mean, we have wheelbarrow for DauT as well, so I think that
Okay.
it'll be close, because there's a lot of fishing ships out there now taking
But
the
why is Tim
tasty
adding
salmon.
more water? Like, come on, man. So stubborn, like... maybe it works, actually, because DauT stopped. Completely.
Yeah, I mean, if he kills 10 fishing ships, I don't think Tim will... Oh, the micro! That was so sick! Yeah, Tim's not going to complain if DauT gets greedy and adds this many fishing ships.
Yeah, and DauT is forced to make more army now, which will also slow down his castle time, because he has to spend... Well, he has a lot of gold, never mind.
But yeah, man, this is dangerous territory if you're DauT. You just added the fish, be careful. Micro, Tim? Alright.
Yeah, imagine the fish goes down now, that's huge.
Yeah. And Tim is on the way to Castle Age faster.
Yeah, I would like to see Tim like add one or two docks.
Uh-oh, you can't full wall your base unless you wall to the edge of the map. Here comes DauT with scouts!
It's just 3 scouts. It's gonna be fine.
But Tim abandons his entire wood line. He doesn't quick wall or anything. He just abandons his entire wood line.
Tim has 2 spearmen on the outside though.
Yeah, yeah. This is why you have straggler trees, guys.
This is so Tim just abandons everything.
No quick walls
First 3
whatsoever.
scouts. The thing is that all these villagers can fight these scouts.
Yeah.
But he's running them. That's the thing. That's so weird to me.
Yeah, it's just
Villagers have fighting power.
it's just Tim. It's Tim for you. And you know, you might not see the same with DauT, but it's similar that he doesn't have as much belief as you might with the quick walls.
But this was a great move from DauT because it caused a lot of distraction for Tim.
Yeah.
And then he microed like a potato on the water and he lost all the water he had.
You know what I think it is? I think Tim, again, wasn't really prepared because most players would wall from the market to the edge of the map. He could have walled behind there easily and avoided that. He had all the time in the world. Didn't do that, and now Tim is... Or sorry, DauT. He's not in a bad position. I think DauT, since he has the fishing ships and can add fish traps and all that, if he holds on to his fish, can expand, and you talked about how dangerous Italians can be against Persians. They do have most of the answers to the Persian paladins with the Genoese crossbow, or even monks. DauT's actually going forward right now with 2 villagers.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you, what do you think you will do with those?
Well, I actually saw a show match. When Hidden Cup 3 was announced, we did a show match on this map between Tato and DauT. And it was funny, they both sent 2 villagers forward to go for Siege Monk push. It was Italians versus Japanese, but they both did it. And,
Siege Monk.
I guess DauT really likes that idea, to hold the map control.
I don't like that against Persia, because it takes forever to do any damage with them.
Here comes Tim on water, MbL. I feel like DauT has enough, and considering the fact that DauT is getting upgrades...
No. It doesn't have enough.
I think he does.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh wait, there's a big demo from Tim?
Big demo from Tim, yes.
Oh, those demos were very nice for Tim, and you're right, the upgrade's late. This is why I'm not a player, and I'm just a caster.
But, you might be right too, though. Might be enough.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty close, right? DauT comes right back. His fishing ships still survive. Oh, okay,
I like
so...
DauT's position because he's holding on. He's taking this to the late game. That's where he's gonna be stronger. So Siege Monk, like you said.
Yeah.
It's just gonna, yeah, as you said as well, keep Tim behind.
Yeah, and Tim doesn't know about the siege or the monks, and he deletes both camels. Wow, this is really nice for DauT.
Yeah. Tim really likes to run around picking relics, but he can't now that there's 3 scouts who are running around.
Yeah, his relic generation's also like much better for him.
Yeah, very good. Is that 4 relics right next to him?
Yeah,
Sick.
yep.
Yeah.
2 town centers for...
Big demo from Tim. He's winning water now. DauT's losing water.
I love his stubbornness on water. How good has that been? Like, even you said Tim should give up on water. His stubbornness has paid off here. Wow.
Yeah, it kind of has, I agree. Didn't see that coming.
Tim needs to...
This is so Tim. Like, 15 villagers in the train running to build a farm. It's always something like that when I watch him play.
15 villagers in a train going to build a farm. It's so, you're not wrong though. It is very Tim.
Yeah.
I love it though, man. I love it. And this is such a close game. Like, Tim, you were so close in the previous game, man. You've got to get a victory here. Best of 7 is a lot of games.
Oh, big demo. Okay. DauT now gives up, I think. But Tim still adds things.
Hello? Whoa, what just happened there? If you could see what happened on my screen, you'd be very confused. What do you do against the monks and the scouts and the spears here, MbL? If you're Persians, you go light cav?
Monk, scout, spears. You go for light cav, yeah. And hope your opponent doesn't have enough spears.
Yeah.
You could also go for guard tower defense.
Okay.
But he's getting pushed off stone.
Yeah,
He
DauT.
has a stone next to his TC up in the north.
Yeah, it's just really awkward how Tim is now on 4 town centers, but he only has 6 working farms.
I showed DauT economy, it's really good as well, very efficient.
Yeah.
Good. Like for once in DauT's life, he has good farm placement.
Shade. I mean,
Like,
I've never really thought that DauT had bad farm placement, personally.
really?
No, I thought it was alright.
Alright.
DauT, listen, DauT, I'll tell you the truth. DauT told me I can only insult his castles, not his farms. Oh, and DauT, he snipes those scouts. Man, Tim is really struggling against this pressure.
But did you see what DauT did there?
Yeah, he killed his 2 spearmen.
Yes.
We can't make fun of that, though. Okay.
Okay.
I do like how
Tim's just
Tim's
booming.
town center is on the front of the gold to protect it. And, oh,
Yeah.
Mangonel defense. Oh my god,
Ooh, big
Oh,
shots.
that was actually really well done from Tim. And DauT's,
Yeah.
he needs to repair that. That's on 3 HP.
I hate to be Tim having that annoying little shitty villager building houses in my base.
Yeah, that bothers you?
Oh, that bothers me. I hate that.
Tell us how you really feel, MbL.
Like, I would send 3 mangolas on that villager just to kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to be one of his villagers too, so it adds insult to injury there. DauT really wants to take out these houses, apparently.
It's, yeah, you know, like, it's definitely a typical move to just convert enemy villager. And then you're like, huh, what do I do with this guy? And then you just start building houses, because you don't know what else you're gonna do.
Yeah. DauT could use him to repair. Uh-oh. Big shot from Tim, 1 for 1. Well done.
Yeah.
But I really... DauT lost the fish, but look at all the control he's bought himself. Tim might have 70 villagers, but I don't think it's as efficient as it, like, looks to be. And also you have to consider the fact that Italians get redemption, so they can convert enemy siege, and DauT is now researching redemption, so I really like DauT's position.
Yeah, and it's also flooring a lot of wood at home.
Yeah.
So he's gonna start building up those farms.
I love how prepared DauT looked today. He chose Vikings, which obviously Tim didn't play too well, but seemed like a solid counter pick, or at least he got the win.
I don't know, man. Like,
Well,
if
listen,
DauT...
let me do my casting thing first, and then you can do the pro player
no, I have to interrupt you.
thing. Okay, go ahead.
Because if DauT was prepared against like this against another top player, like say top 5,
Yeah.
I think he would get destroyed.
All right. Well, I mean, this is why he's in the qualifier then, right? He has to earn his spot. Also, this might not be a strategy he would go for in the main event. There's 2 knights in here for Tim. Tim, you need to decide what to do with the knights inside the stable. Tim?
Well, he has to let them out,
Tim?
or just
The stable gets converted and they just pop on out, and now he deletes them. Oh.
yeah.
He didn't even try and kill the monks. He just deleted them.
Tim will never be Imperial by this time,
Exactly.
and DauT is gonna make a transition into a Genoese crossbow,
Mm-hmm.
while Tim is making a transition into pikemen to try to kill the monk rush. But DauT's just buying time for himself.
Yeah, and that monastery... Man, the same thing happened for Tim in round 1, actually. He had 5 relics in 1 monastery and he lost it. And now he has
Yes.
2 in 1 monastery and he's going to lose this. He just gives up too much map control on Bay. That's the problem. Can he get conversions here, or will he lose the monks? Wow, he somehow
He's
gets a
losing land.
conversion.
He's losing land because he went too much on water.
Yeah, maybe. Or just the simple fact of not scouting that DauT was going for Monk Siege. Because if you scout that he's going for that, you go into Light Cav early and slow it down before it gets too bad.
Yep.
DauT can build a castle soon. He's sending villagers forward and a monk with a relic, so that's a DauT move. And he needs to build that castle. I don't think he needs to build it in Tim's face, though. I think he could just build it in the center and be fine.
Tim has pikemen coming forward, but I think they're gonna get... Oh, it's gonna go for the DauT castle there.
Oh boy, DauT! DauT! Oh man, now DauT will actually have 3 relics.
Oh, the insta-convert though, hello. And... Because the monks were converting the pikes first.
Yeah.
Instantly transitioned into the mangonel, and then Tim is just wasting. Ah.
Tim loses another Mangonel, and that castle will probably not be a DauT castle. Looks like it could go up. And DauT, who's already up 2 games to 0, is 40% of the way to the Imperial Age with a forward castle.
This is no way back from Tim. DauT's gonna drop a second castle when this is up. And then he has 2 castles, gonna pump out 2 traps.
Yeah.
Starting making Genoese crossbowmen. And Tim won't even be up.
Yeah. Tim...
Well, he will click up now.
Yeah, like his reaction to all of this was to just try and outboom the pressure. Again, the fish traps, by the way.
Oh wow, it's not okay.
It's not quite as bad as the previous game, but now you genuinely can't do much in this situation against Genoese crossbow. Genoese crossbow are so rarely seen, but they're beastly against Persians.
They are insane against Persians. Like, I would struggle so much to find a counter as Persians if I were
MbL.
against Genoese.
MbL. Look at Tim's new monastery. Why did he did this in round 1 as well.
Yeah.
He loses the monastery, grabs the relics, moves it 10 tiles, and puts it into another one. It's just as vulnerable. He did the exact same shit in round 1. It's so Tim.
Whoa.
Sorry, swear words.
Yeah.
That's so weird to me. It doesn't make any sense. Tim is just, he's a legend, man.
Oh man, this coronavirus, man. It hit Norway.
I hope not.
It did, but I don't think it hit me. I hope not.
I really hope not.
But I don't think it's that dangerous. Anyway, let's go back to
yeah, thanks for bringing that up, MbL. You're just the best. 3 castles forward for DauT. And DauT already has Bracer, Chemistry. Is Chemistry in? No, he doesn't have Chemistry on the way yet, which is a bit of a surprise. How many castles is DauT going to build here? It's like DauT is trying to make up for every DauT castle he's ever built. He sees an opportunity to actually complete forward castles, and he just goes for it.
Look at Tim's castle.
Where is Tim's castle? I don't see it.
Exactly, because it's so bad placed.
What? Oh, on the water. Okay.
He still goes for water, man.
It's like, is this an islands game? Build a castle on the water? On the shore?
I do like Tim's move to go for the gold on top, though. Scores are still kind of close.
Yeah.
I don't see a way back.
I just don't know what Tim's making yet. Yeah, I guess he wants to get the castle up, and then he wants to go for trash bows.
Yeah. And then he probably wants to go for bomber cannons as well.
Yeah,
but I don't see Chemistry coming in.
Tim is just, he's running all around, man. He loses a TC, he rebuilds a TC. He loses a monastery, he rebuilds a monastery. It's just, there's so much momentum for DauT at the moment.
Tim is always on the run.
Yep. Tim is actually sending villagers. He has almost no wood in the southern corner because he didn't expand, and DauT prevented him from doing it. So he's sending villagers through the castle and Genoese crossbow fire, trying to escape.
Just to get wood?
Yeah, it's just to get wood.
Oh, it's dropping castle.
I don't know how much you played this MbL, but Bay is all about expansion. At this point, you're normally running out of wood.
Castle.
Where?
On DauT.
On DauT. No! No way! How did he get there? Oh, and now DauT is building a castle to counter it. This is too good, man. This is too good. I feel like Tim is just doing that. He's probably laughing. Oh my god.
I think he's crying.
Yeah. I mean, he knows he's behind. DauT has to delete his university so he can complete his own castle.
DauT is elite Genoese. I just don't see. Like, if he does all the upgrades for them, they will have pierce armor, like more armor as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. Pavise. Yeah, you just can't escape the memes with DauT, guys. There are a lot of people, actually, who are asking, why is it a DauT castle? If you've seen this series, you now know. Because in virtually every game... No, every single game, he's had a funny castle situation. A DauT is all over the place, MbL. The light cap transition is perfect to deal with any skirms. And Tim is just... He's falling apart here. There's no other way to say it.
Dude, Tim is gonna have to clean sweep DauT to get back from this. And I don't think that will happen.
Yeah, so far, it just isn't looking like it. I was expecting maybe 4-2 for DauT. I was not, in total for the series, I was not expecting to see this go 3-0 at the start. DauT has been playing really solid, and Tim's had some shaky moments, which DauT has punished. And DauT, he realizes that Tim is expanding, so that's 50 of Tim's villagers out here that will all die. To the Light Cav, and to the Genoese, and to the Trebs.
Definitely, yeah.
And Tim's castle goes down on the front as well.
Yeah, he's calling it.
And he calls it. Wow, DauT is up 3-0. He really wants to be in Hidden Cup 3.
I hate this map. I just can't stand it.
You can't stand it? Okay. Well, then ban it when you play.
Yeah, but then you have islands.
Okay, so listen, guys, this is very important. In the main event of Hidden Cup 3, they'll have hidden identities. So, MbL will never pick Bay, and he will never pick islands. Are there any? What other maps don't you like?
Only those two, I think.
I'm gonna tell you the maps you're gonna pick. You ready?
Okay.
All right. So obviously Arabia you can't pick because that's game number 1.
Yeah.
You're gonna go with Ravines.
Yes.
Hideout. And
it's a best of 5, so 2 maps, right?
Yeah, but you have to pick 3, just in the event that you would have to use 3. Actually, no, that's only for the best of 7s. Yeah, so if I had to pick 2 maps for you, You know what? I don't know. But I feel like you would definitely pick Ravines if you had an opportunity. Hideout could work, Slopes could work, Arabia you'd love. I know you love Gold Rush. You're a huge fan of Gold Rush.
I think I need to practice High Tide. Like, I'm doomed to play either Islands or High Tide anyway, so...
Yeah, I think yeah, you got to put some games in. Because remember, like, after today, there's like a 3 or 4 day period, and then you guys start playing round 1 behind the scenes. But for now, we go to game number 4, MbL. Game number 4 between DauT and Tim, and if DauT wins it, he sweeps Tim, which is just unreal.
Okay, are you ready to go?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. I have to pee though, so you have to do the intro.
All right, go ahead. Do your thing. I'll handle the intro. I think I'm capable.
I'll mute my mic so you don't hear that.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, guys, welcome to game number 4. If DauT wins this, he will join the rest in Hidden Cup number 3, but it would be the last time we see him with his real name. He'll have a hero name in that event, and it'll be up for us to guess. DauT has gone for Celts, and Tim has gone for Mayans. Neither player has gone for Indian pick, which so many other pros have been going for on this map. And remember, Mongols were globally banned, so you couldn't choose Mongols to take advantage of the hunt in the north and south. So there's hunt in the north and south, there's shorefish in the east and west, and I think Celts is a strong counter pick to Indians. And it's an interesting civilization to use up against Mayans. First thing I noticed right off the bat here, the bases are going to be open. But the golds, the main golds, rough for both players. So expect some aggression. Okay, I think MbL's still doing his business, so we'll have to wait for him to return. But I was not expecting to see Mayans on this map. MbL had mentioned maybe Tim could have chose Mayans against Italians in the previous one. But it's hidden civs. You don't know what your opponent's going to pick until you're in the game. And you can't repeat, and then of course can't use the ones that were globally banned. I feel like it would be just like Tim to full wall his base and still try and go for some type of a fast castle on this. Ooh. You know, you could consider going Huang style on this map. DauT beat Huang. He picked Celts in game 1 against Huang. Unfortunately, that series wasn't the most... It was pretty much a letdown in round 1 of the qualifiers, but... It's a good point, guys. I guess while MbL isn't here, because I think it's rude to be talking about all the subs and whatnot when I have co-casters. Tars is, thank you for 31. Mezuma, Kyle, Geister, Begilla, Rezak, Ruro, Schnurzel, Perzel. I can't say that. Sorry, it's German. Cezram, Dragonov, Dale, Teutonic Guy, Tomo, Vistalar, Gigam, EJS gifted 10 subs, guys. Unreal support and thank you. Every single person with a sub badge in the chat, you're a legend. And everyone else, also you're also a legend. That was going to come out rude. So, can't exclude every single viewer here. Seriously, it's been an unreal qualifier so far. This is the final day, and after Tim and DauT today, we will have Nikov and Stark, which could, at this point, it's probably looking to be more competitive than this, but that will be another lights out set. What's up, Smith? Lord Commander, Kazoo, welcome, welcome. Yep, you're all low elo legends. Hey, AGX. How much water did MbL drink? Where's my co-caster at? Ooh. Tim, you can't bore steal! You can't bore steal! DauT says you can't steal boar. Tim says why? DauT says not allowed in tournament. This is so Tim. What's he doing now? Is he gonna
give it?
He's gonna give it to DauT.
Oh man.
He was not prepared. I think it's safe to say, because in the qualifiers you could not boar steal. The boar is going right to DauT. Dude.
I would have let Tim steal my board, taken the admin win, see you never, bye bye.
Yeah, that's what you would have done? Yeah. So
Of course.
I was told by Robo, the admin, he said Tim tried to steal DauT's boar on slopes, but DauT continued to play, and DauT asked for extra points. Whatever that means. Apparently DauT said, you owe me extra points.
Okay.
Yeah. So the big reason we didn't allow it in the qualifiers is because you flat out, like if it starts to get lame, there's no way you can block it, there's no way to counter it. The main event rules will be slightly different, and we won't talk about that now, but...
these suits are so dumb. Like, I just don't get it.
You don't get the Celts or the Mayans pick?
No.
Okay. Well, DauT is going for Man-at-Arms. So I take it you would go straight Indians here, 100%.
Obviously.
Okay.
It's the best civ, like, would you go freaking Celts on Dry River?
Well, it's just funny that you say that, because I've seen Indians lose more than once on this map in the qualifiers.
You must be a Wong fan or something.
I mean, I am a Huang fan, but seriously, Slavs and Celts, I agree that Indians is probably the safer pick, but I disagree that Indians is necessarily the civ to go for. I think it suits your style and how like you play, but for someone like DauT, he might prefer to go for something like this.
Don't you think Celts would have suited my style? Like, obviously, Celts is great. It suits my style.
It
but
does,
I'm not,
yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna be rude, but I'm not stupid. Like Indians is clearly a favorite here. Like, I don't see what stops Indians from ever losing to Celts here.
Okay.
Having that fish, even though it gets forwarded, you build your barracks so stable. Oh, now I'm saying everything that I'm gonna do. It's like you build your stable barracks houses in front of that lake, so if a forward comes, you have a tower behind it.
Okay.
Like, and then you wall in the villagers, make a tower, then you make 3-4 scouts, you kill that tower, you kill the men-at-arms, and you win the game. You cannot stop Indians here.
Okay, somebody clip that. And
No.
And that is exactly MbL's plan, apparently, for when he plays this, alright? Barracks and stable in front of the shorefish, you cannot forward it. What is Tim doing? He just threw away 2 militia. Seriously. Like, Tim, not only did he not prepare with the rules, but that was just bad, man. Like, weak eagle, 2 militia dead, and now he's trying to quick wall. Oh. Tim, what a disappointment today, MbL. We expected more from him.
I know that sometimes you say, hey guys, if you have Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free.
Yeah?
But I think this bet I made with you has to be the easiest subscribers we've ever gotten.
That's true. I forgot about our bet. You have to give 2 subs to me now. If DauT wins, that is.
Yep.
Oh, well, Tim... DauT's blocking the house wall. He's blocking the house wall so he can keep passing, just passing, and now Tim has to worry about the berries too.
Can I try something with your chat?
Sure.
If I say Twitch Prime, what does chat do? Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime.
Well,
if I say it like 20 times, will you all subscribe? Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime.
I think people are going to
Twitch
leave.
Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime,
I think we might lose viewers.
Twitch Prime, 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 Twitch Prime.
Okay, MbL, you're hired. You're hired. Thank you, Phantom Mira. Thank you, SSBM, Randy, Rubneb, AC, Camzen. Thank you guys. You're all hired. Or no, you're not hired. MbL's hired.
What? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, cast. Nothing.
I'm kind of sad at the moment because the way Tim is playing is, it's not Tim, but it is Tim at the same time. MbL, like we had said, he can be a freakishly good player. He can be anyone in his day, but he obviously wasn't prepared. Here, that tower doesn't even protect his gold from anything. It's like, it is the weirdest tower I've ever seen.
Oh, you have to thank the Ishnalb guy for the gifts. Oh, and oh, holy shit, you're getting a lot of. Oh my god. You gotta thank Matt as well. T90.
That was a lot.
Jesus Christ, I'm actually. Am I hired now?
You're hired, man. Here's your dilemma. You either co-cast with me for the main event and you don't play, or you play and you don't co-cast.
I can't co-cast with you for a main event. I'm gonna be like, "Ooh, this has to be DauT," and then like, "Oh, now everyone knows that it's not me."
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Chat, spam or do whatever. People are going crazy. Matt, thank you. You guys, you think this is like, wow, this is good for T90. He's gonna be so happy. You realize though that for the next 3 years, anytime I go to MbL's channel and resub, he's gonna be like, oh, but I got 100 gifted subs for you. You need to do it for me. Like, MbL is this is gonna hang over my head for so long. We'll be looking at Hidden Cup 15 and MbL will be bringing it up. So, it is fantastic, but in many ways, we'll see. But, anyways, man, Tim, let's look on the bright side for him. The Man-at-Arms didn't do any more damage to him. It did just enter DauT's base. He doesn't have fletching yet, so DauT will probably be able to deal with this. And he is Mayans, and he has a little bit of stone income. I don't know if he's thinking plumes here long-term or what. He's badly housed. But he's not dead yet.
I like this thinking there. And what I hate about what DauT did now is his mill. Do you see the mill on the shore?
Oh yeah, why did he build it to the... He should build it to the left. Yeah.
Like, why on earth would you build it where there's 2 fish, when there's 3 fish on 2 sides?
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Like, that's not a good mill. Does that bother you?
Why?
Man,
I just want the answers.
MbL is... Okay, MbL, serious question.
Yes.
Will you cast the low elo legends with me? Just one. Like, we'll just spend like a few hours. We'll find the lowest game we can, the lowest rated game, and we'll cast it. We'll find out the time, but would you be okay with that? Because if we make that happen, your reactions are gonna be absolutely priceless.
It would be like torture, I think.
I know, that's fun for us.
Huh.
I think it'd be, I mean, remember, we still, I don't know how much of my low elo legends you've watched, but we still have to give tips. But there's nothing wrong with reacting. Like,
do we insult?
No, we don't insult.
No. No.
I mean, we could do insult edition where we do insult.
Where I can insult and you be the nice guy.
Yeah, and we make sure that. I guess I mean we'll have to talk about the logistics, but it doesn't sound like he said no. Everybody, all right? He's still in.
I will consider it.
Okay, he'll consider it. Now, this is interesting to me at the moment. Some Eagles from Tim have come out to counter the skirms, and DauT added a Man-at-Arm to deal with those Eagles. 2 of them, in fact.
Yeah.
Micro's not too bad for Tim, though, and... What? Tim is going to click up? Tim is
good,
going to
like-
click up, and he's on stone. And
I
DauT...
don't know how it does this stuff.
I know, it's so weird. Like, he was so far behind, and he's still in the game. It's just so Tim. He's on his way.
Huh. You know what, tonight? I'm sorry about my mic, by the way.
It's
It's
fine.
been like this. I'm not sure if you can hear the difference. It used to be better, right? But I moved now, so I didn't bring my mic because it takes like I live in a container basically. Not really, but like it feels like it. It's so
Okay.
small, so I can't have space for mic. So I'm sorry. It's bad.
It's really not that big a deal. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't expect you to have like to get a professional mic just to co-cast me for an afternoon. But Tim could lose Vils and DauT could lose Vils. They're going to Vil swap.
True, but Tim is gonna lose 4 and DauT's gonna lose 2.
And also, those villagers have over 100 food in their hands. Oh, drop off the food, Tim.
I think he did. No, he has 28. No.
Yeah, he dropped it
Well,
off with 1 Vil.
It's fine. He's compensating, making 4 more farms on his. I like that. Like, I really like that from Tim. He lost the deer wheels.
Yeah.
And he's compensating. He's making 4 more farms.
Well,
I like it.
That's why I feel like Slavs can be good on this MbL, because your start is strong with Indians with the shorefish, but
Slavs.
the Slavs. Listen, go watch Backed and Licks. Go watch that game they played, because Tim, get the Vil, doink, nice. But your
tonight
mid game.
Back to licks.
I know, I know, you're right, but I just want to like talk through
Imagine
the potential.
Viper with Indians and you sit there with Slavs.
Okay, that's true, but my point is the mid game with Slavs can be pretty strong. How are you? How confident are you going into Hidden Cup 3 this year? We'll do this small interview while Tim is going to build a castle.
Could be better.
Okay. Well, you have.
Like,
I feel like what gives players more confidence is probably just playing out games. So hopefully I know you played some practice games with Hera recently and maybe some others. Think you get games down? There's a reason you're always in the conversation, right?
am I allowed to like? Is it? I'm not sure if I should like spoil results or like how it went between us in practice games.
That's up to you. It's just practice games, you know.
I'm not sure if Heriscope would be upset about that.
Okay, so I'm assuming MbL did really good in the practice games then.
No, not like that.
I mean, I would run that past Hera possibly.
I would say it was very even.
Yeah.
So it would be very exciting if I met Hera, for example, but I don't want to meet him round 1, you know? Like,
yeah, you never
that's
know.
The thing with Hidden Cup, like I don't want to meet Leary. Like last year, I was only afraid about Viper round 1. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Now I'm afraid about Hera, Leary, and Nico. Nico's very strong as well now. So those 4 players, like, I feel like after DE they grew a lot.
Yeah.
They had so much time on their hands. But I'm doing this school and everything shitty like that, you know. And I can't get the hours in. Well, I did get a lot of hours in, so I'm feeling better.
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
But I don't know. I promise adapting as well to new games.
Okay. Well, it's interesting to hear your thoughts on that. I mean, I don't expect you to give us a whole spiel on it, but I feel like I personally feel that you could easily make it to the finals again. Obviously, depending on who you face and all that good stuff, but Hidden Cup 1, you met Viper in the finals. Hidden Cup 2, met Viper in the semifinals, and they were good sets. So, I agree with you. I think the player base is stronger than it was last year. Because you now have... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I would feel better if I participated in, for example, NAC, had more tournament experience.
More tournament experience, yeah.
And also, like, while others was playing 10 hours a day of DE before Christmas, I was playing 10 hours of DE with disconnects.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you had a rough ride at the start.
I couldn't play the game, legit. I have now, I think in January I got VPN, so I have to pay to play the game because I constantly drop.
Yeah, yeah. I think some others had to get VPN as well. So what you're saying is you're not quite as settled in as some of the other players might be, basically. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I think you, like, knowing you for as long as I've known you, you've never been a confident player, but you've always shown up in the top 5. You've always been in that conversation. So I remember before Hidden Cup 1, you're like, oh, I'm potato. Hidden Cup 2, oh, I'm potato. And you still made it in, so I think you'll be fine. But we have to talk about the game here, right? And but one last thing before we actually cast, surprise. I really feel as though the scene itself is just more balanced at the top now. I think there's more people that could throw Viper off. Hera is better than he's been in a while. Leary's definitely better this year than he was the previous. So then you have yourself, then you have Yo. So
Viper could be in trouble, indeed. And speaking about trouble, I think DauT could be in trouble.
Nice segue, MbL. Now you're a caster, yeah. Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, Celt Knights, he does have +2 on them, but it's not something you necessarily want to go with long term. And Tim has a great deal of plumed archers, which he's not sure where he wants to send them yet. And he has some Mangonels, so I think, depending on micro, the game's very close, and Mayans are in a good spot. Tim has weathered the storm.
Yeah. In DauT situation, I probably would have gone massive siege push.
Okay.
Probably on the right side where the castle is not.
Yeah,
Or on the top side where the hill is.
Okay. It's weird how he's just sitting here with his knights. He's almost waiting for army to come get him. But Tim is in a position to choose whenever he wants to take the fight here, so I don't really get what DauT's accomplishing sitting here. And now Ballistics is in.
Yes, that's really good. DauT is trapped here, he cannot do anything about it. He has to try to snipe the Mangonel, then he's trying to kill the knights with his skirms.
Yeah.
Shoot!
Oh! What?
Oh my lord! That was such a sick shot.
My game crashed. Pause it. My game crashed. So after this happened one other time in the qualifier. And listen to this, MbL. I told the devs, and they said, yes, it seems like when you select units right before they all die, sometimes it can make your game crash. And I should have known better, but I selected the units, and then I guess for whatever reason it crashed. So bear with me, I have to get back into the game.
That's so anticlimactic. I'm like enjoying the blood and everything, and you're like crashed out of there.
Yeah, sad times. It's alright. That was a huge shot though, man. And I guess once we get back there, sorry, we have to speed through it, guys. There's no other way. That's gonna mean that Tim has a pretty nice lead.
Yeah.
So thanks DEs in the chat. They are aware of it. They basically just said if there's a demo or a big Mangonel shot, just don't select the units at that time and you'll be fine. And I just couldn't help myself because I wanted to check the HP. So anyways,
I didn't actually see the big shot coming either. Because DauT had split his armies, and when the shot came in, he made his army go into the shot, and then everything just died. So I didn't see the big shot coming either. That was so surprised.
Well, now we get to talk about, I guess, what happens after the fact. What time are you at, by the way? Like 21 minutes?
31:25.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So I'll get there. I'm at 10 minutes now. But I feel like I'm really curious to see how DauT holds in mid-castle age. Because Celts can be good against Mayans if they get to Siege Ram and Woad.
Celts will be very good against Mayans and Imp. Woads and Siege Onagers.
But I feel like you're going to lose, if you don't have protection on the front, you're going to lose a lot of map control, and it could hurt for DauT, but who knows, DauT's a boomer. So these games, these games were played, apparently the first half of the games were played on Saturday, and then the rest of the games were played yesterday. So I don't know, but that's what ended up happening. So for people who are asking when the games were played, the reason we're casting this on a Monday is because the players played the games over 2 days.
Like, I'm thinking probably the same thing that your viewers might be thinking right now.
Yeah?
Is that this set went really long.
Potentially. Potentially. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Robo doesn't tell me. I said, Robo, in the event that DauT wins, I would like him to be prepared for an interview. And Robo said, okay, I'll tell him. And then immediately after he said, or I'll tell Tim, and I'll have the translator notified. So, yeah, I don't really have any clue. Obviously, DauT's 3-0 up, like 3-0 up right now, so it feels like he's in a good spot to win the best of 7, but...
Yeah, of course.
DauT,
I think, like,
you remember when someone in the chat just brought this up? DauT wanted to play. He wanted to prove he was better than Tim. He could have called the admin win and got an admin win and won 4-0 after Tim tried to steal his board.
imagine getting sweeped 4-3 then.
Oh my god, yeah, if he loses the best of 7 now, there would be so much controversy.
Oh my lord.
Well, not really, because it was DauT's decision, so...
Yeah, it was his fault. I just would have been pissed off myself. Like, that's why I would take an admin win, so...
Just in case, yeah. Alright, so... I'm at 25 minutes now, you're at what, 31 something?
Try to remember. Come on, what did I tell you?
31:54.
Oh my god, your memory.
I asked you, so obviously I didn't remember, you potato.
One more time. 31.
25.
Yes!
Nice.
Got it!
Got it. Totally
Oh,
didn't...
the chat told you. Oh my
no,
god.
no, I got that myself.
No, I was so excited for you.
I'm just I'm just using my big brain, man.
Nah. Like it's like you cheat on a test and the teacher thinks you're so good and like, oh, you did so well tonight.
Do you have a lot of experience in that? Cheating on tests?
I actually don't, but I know people that do.
You're just good friends with everyone that does. Gotcha.
I don't cheat on tests.
I bet you your professor is listening right now, and he's like, "Oh, so now I know."
Like, honestly, I don't see any benefits in cheating.
Okay.
Ever. Like,
Okay.
Cheating is.
Oh, there's the shot. Okay, hold on. I'm at 31-10. That was so huge, man. Tim will just mop up everything here. And then now I'm at 31-25. You can play MbL.
Let's go.
All right.
Going. The knights are dying.
Yep, the knights are dying.
Yeah.
And
I would never go for knights against Mancer.
so weird, right? It's like the effect.
Wait, no. Of course I would go knights, but I wouldn't have gone skirms. I would have gone siege.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I would have gone +2 knights, siege, and push in. Like that was so effective against what Tim is doing right now.
I like the knights because of the mobility, but DauT just ran there and stood there, which is the problem.
Yeah, he used them wrong. Like he needs Magnus with him if he's gonna have knights like that.
Exactly. Yeah, and then he's sending his knights. He has a single knight waiting on the right side next to the stone, which I really like, because the other stones for Tim are going to be forward. But now, like, you need to have a tremendous amount of siege out, and I'll make sure not to select these plumes in case DauT lands a big shot, because he has the outposts up. Here comes Tim. Does Tim know about this?
But they're all full HP. They won't die in one hit.
Oh, it was a big shot! And nice split
nice
from
micro.
Tim. Yeah.
Tim with the micro. Oh, so now everyone's splitting.
He didn't press the hotkey to go back into formation.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh my god, they're still doing it. Oh, it's so funny. I love
he
it.
just kept in that information. Like,
It's just the personalities and the difference in styles we have here is just amazing. I don't know if Tim should be in here. Attack round out.
that's what I love about AoE. Like, you can play so different to others and still have success.
Yep, that's the beauty of Hidden Cup, man. Because if everyone played the same, Hidden Cup would be a dumb idea.
Yeah.
Well, Tim's gonna steal that relic. Oh, Tim, probably the best thing that he does is get relics. He gets relics before any other top player. He's already getting a second.
He's so good with that. Like,
Yeah.
I play against him, and I'm in late game, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna collect relics, and I look around, and everything is gone.
Yep. Yep.
It's like, he's so good at collecting them really quickly, so... But the thing is that I never really liked doing that, because adding that monastery early, that's like, okay, let's say 3 farms, which could be huge.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of micro sending the mugs here and there, but
Yeah.
you should be focused on other things. That's why people don't go that early as Tim is doing.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's prioritizing it too early and under prioritizing other things that are important. That was up to Imp, by the way.
Yeah, and Tim's about to be. Tim will have 2 castles with 1 in the center, but DauT's building his own, so DauT could make trebs against that possibly.
This time space that Tim has now, before DauT is Imp, this is the time he has to go do damage.
Yeah. He's teching into Halb. Is he expecting DauT to go Cavalier?
Help?
Yeah, he's going Halb. With the barracks on the left, he's teching into Pike.
I see that, like...
That's very
why?
weird.
Maybe it's just to have some pikes up and then switch
Just
to
a few,
eagles.
yeah. I mean, you get the infantry upgrades, it still benefits your eagles. Yeah, nice
Losing the
pickoffs
Bills on
here.
the left, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Tim lost the Vills on the left. DauT's not going to castle the left. See, this is how I feel like you should play Celts. And then you get a castle on the right, and then you have castles in the middle and the sides.
T90, the Manganos on the right.
On the right side, yep.
I'm scared.
DauT's well aware of that. Okay, I can't select units.
Oh boy.
Oh, no! No! That's a lot of it. Well, actually, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
That was really close though.
Yeah. Alright, Tim. You probably should leave this area now.
I've noticed that every game Tim has been very, very slow advancing to next stages. Such as Imperial Age, for example.
Yeah, you're
he
right.
He takes his time in Castage a lot, which is bad.
Yeah.
Because he usually dies because other people are faster taking into Imp. And usually with the same eco that he has. Yeah, yes, he has good economy, but he's not idling his town centers
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go up to Imp. He just keeps on running. So sometimes when you're gonna go next stage, you need to idle your town centers. Simply just to save up the food.
I'm really worried about his plumes here. What's he up to? Tim! 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 Oh! Split! Split!
Oh, this can't make it else though.
He's got it.
So good from Tim.
Yeah, well done.
Oh, that's so... Oh, that was so close.
Yeah, you can see DauT went for an attack grounds there and it didn't land. Alright, so Tim in the Imperial Age now.
Yeah, Tim is looking very good. Getting elite plumes.
What?
Trebs.
A petard?
bracers.
A petard? Against the archer range.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting.
I guess he wanted to break in there. He might not know the castle's back there. Ah, okay, he doesn't know the castle's back there.
If I was Tim now, I would spread out the plumes he has on top. 2 on the top side of TC, 2 on the bottom, 3 in the side of next to the south gold.
Just
3
split them
on
up.
the main gold.
Yeah.
Split them all up. Be really annoying with plumes. That's what they're good at.
Okay.
DauT though, votes.
Yeah, but the Wodes will run into Castle Fire here. Tim reacts with the conversion too, potentially. Yeah, gets the conversion, and he has 3 relics, right? So it's still not very easy. As Tim just dives underneath the town center fire again. It's such a Tim move, but it's still not easy for DauT to deal with the plumes. Exactly. Like Woad Raiders, even if they're elite, they don't do too well.
I would never do that. Like, I would never sit under a town center, but it's idling all the wheels and it's killing the extra wheels that cannot fit.
Yeah, and now he runs in, and DauT's still chasing with Mangonels, but if these are elite plumed archers with upgrades, they'll make quick work of the Mangonels, provided Tim can micro this properly. This is good damage from Tim.
Trebor in the front as well. DauT's coming in with Woads. He's defending very nicely with his Trebs though. Celt Trebs are insane.
Did you know how earlier you found out that Persian Docs have more HP and you never knew that?
Yeah.
When Leary was co-casting with me, he found out that Celt Trebs fire faster.
Yeah, I figured that out like 1 year ago.
Oh my god. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for a Dave quote here. For how smart pro players are, they could be so stupid sometimes.
Yeah, the thing is that we put so little effort in like looking at what things actually do.
Yeah.
It just comes from
Oh my god! Oh my god! This castle! This DauT castle!
It's a DauT castle and Tim is coming with a... Yeah, this is Tim's game.
If Tim,
I really like it.
If Tim notices the castle's going up in time...
Oh, Tim, please, please!
Tim!
No!
Tim!
No!
He's looking away!
Oh, that could have been game. Never mind, Tim is not winning.
And now it's a DauT castle for Tim! And Tim realizes just a few seconds too late. Oh no. Honestly, I really like how DauT has set up his base. Like, I love how many castles he has. I love how he has Elite Woad. I love how he's pushing with Siege. Tim! Another DauT castle for Tim. And
what is he thinking? Like, what is he actually thinking? Like,
I don't know.
He sees the walls coming. And he's like, oh, let's try to put a castle down.
Well, there's 20 different things you have to do at once, right? He's still pressuring with plumes. DauT's just using his Trebs against plumes. That's it. And the plumes are also into DauT's farm eco.
Yeah, this is almost impossible for DauT to stop.
Yeah, but
constant harassment. Look at the left side as well. Perfect from Tim.
That's
sitting
great.
There on the goal.
Stand grounds too, so they don't like run into the castle fire.
Tim
Very
stepping
good
up
play.
his game, T90. What do you think?
I think it's exciting, man. I did not want a 4-0 today. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. I didn't want a 3-0 because
Yeah.
Like the comeback chances are still. Oh, what's cleaning? Holds are so strong. Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah, and if you get Woad Ram, then Mayans really begin to struggle.
Yes.
Okay, Tim
Now
knows
trading
those villagers
top
are
as
on
well,
stone.
That's annoying for Tim.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not C. But I really like that Tim is killing stone miners.
Yeah, so they're both losing stone miners.
Thing is that DauT has a lot of gold, but he struggles with food and all that stuff.
Yeah. Dude, this how good a game has this been? After the start, this has turned into a really good game.
Yeah, I'm really curious about this sim matchup.
I love the map too. I just love the amount of that mobility is utilized.
Yeah, that you have to make a choice in the early game.
Yep.
Do I go for bear? Do I go for fish or do I go for deer?
Yeah.
All this stuff is kind of like because it also asks the question like, should I go for Mongols or should I go for Indians?
Yep.
And things like that. It's really interesting.
Yeah, now you have Woads from DauT in the back, so he can raid with his mobile units. Tim micros away against DauT's Woads on the left side underneath the castle. He also has been microing against this this Maganel. I mean, there's plumes on the right side. This is such a sick map. I love slopes so much. Definitely my favorite map in Hidden Cup.
Yeah, isn't this very similar to the map Memp had in his tournament in this Mangrove Shallow Cup?
I wasn't allowed to cast that. I don't know. I didn't watch a single game, so I don't know. I mean, and there's no mangroves here, so.
Alright, yeah, it's like the same map without the mangrove.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think there's the ECL event. It's called like Riverbed or something. There was a one with like this, except there was water in the center.
Yes, Riverbed. Yes.
Okay, I think that's an ECL map. But it's very different. Yeah, it's very different because there's no water, right? Like you're not running into demos, which I know you weren't too fond of.
Oh my god, I even made a post about it, didn't I, or something? I don't know.
Oh, can DauT take this castle out on the left? If he takes his castle out on the left, that could begin.
Oh, look at Tim. He's pushing with a lot of traps now in the middle.
Wow.
Finally, and now he's going to push straight in because DauT has nothing to defend. Tim is winning the game with T90.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure just yet, DauT. I mean, he still has eco, but you're right, man. How do you kill like 50 plumes with Celt without siege? You just don't. You just went from the most hype caster ever to the most non-hype caster.
Yeah. But Tim is like pushing in, and DauT cannot afford siege if Tim kills all the economy.
Yeah.
Tim is spreading out his plumes. There's 2 relics out for DauT. Tim can go snag the relics. Tim has rams on the right side, which DauT is killing right now. It's really good for DauT. But there's 3,000 score difference, and when there's 3,000 score difference in an Imperial game, you know the game is actually over. Population dropping down to 140, 137 for DauT. Villagers going down left and right. DauT has no answer to this.
What's up with these trebs on the left? They're friendly trebuchets. I guess Tim wanted to push and take the castle out. MbL, you know, continue with the hype. I'm enjoying this.
You can't. No, that's not how it works. This game is actually over. Like Tim is actually suffocating DauT here.
Yeah.
DauT has only untouched eco on the right side. This is not enough to stay alive. Tim has main resources, lasts longer. He's got incredible economy, incredible control, pushing forward the castle. 4 trebuchets in the center, 2 trebuchets on the left, and DauT is out.
He's not out. He could lose this game. He's still up 3-1. But yeah, man, what a sick play from Tim. I thought. Did you think he was dead at the start in Dark Age? Did you think it was just over when he was playing that bad? Say yes.
Yes, I did think.
Yeah,
so.
I know.
I
me
thought
too.
This game would be, yep.
Yep.
Very good comeback from the
now
fuel edge. Very good. Onager's coming in for DauT though, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Like
but he got a big shot on the left though. He got a big shot on plumes on the left, but he's still at 110 pop, and he's still.
Yeah, now, look. The traps on the right side. Okay, pushing on the last or second last castle from DauT. If that castle goes down, Onager. Okay.
DauT needs the micro for his life.
Oh my god!
Another one? No way! Dude! He could actually, DauT could stabilize here.
I don't know though, but that's insane. He's killing the traps, killing plumes.
Yeah? He still has some TCs to add some fills, he still has golds.
DauT castle on Tim on the right side!
What?
Oh
Where?
My god.
Where? What?
On the right in the middle, on the right.
Oh my god! Dude.
Oh man.
Tim, don't throw this, man. I really want Tim to win this because then we can get more games.
Tim is down to 146 population, but look at the resources he's producing from all the castles. He's got 1,200 stone in the bank. He is toying with DauT right now. He says, kill my plumes, I don't care, I'm gonna bring new plumes, and you're gonna die. Switching into now barracks, he's potentially thinking about going eagles. Imagine El Dorado with eagles against Wodes. That's a terrible idea, Mr. Tim. This is not how you win the game.
Listen,
you keep raiding with plumes.
MbL,
yeah.
we talked about this. The Cocaster can't make me look bad, alright? You can't make me look bad. Then people will stop watching, alright? Well, this is good. Good energy. Just save it for your channel, okay?
Okay.
Oh, wait. I didn't realize the stream heard us. Sorry, that was just a joke.
Right.
That was just a joke, yeah. Tim went from 1 barracks to 15 barracks on the left side, MbL. He really wants to get some eagles out. He has so many.
He has 300 gold. Is he gonna really produce from 14 barracks?
And do you want to make eagles when...
yes, actually you do, because...
to snipe siege.
Yeah, I was trolling you, because... no, because DauT is running out of resources. You cannot produce votes forever. And going into eagles there, together with some plumes, is actually a good idea.
I think the big area... I mean, obviously DauT needs to stabilize that food eco big time. But the big area that he doesn't have is that gold in the center. So there's tons of gold for Tim, and Tim has those relics, right?
Yeah, I don't know why Tim's not trying to snag those 2 relics from DauT.
It might be a little bit late now. Maybe he probably felt like he was going to win the game when he was trebbing up that hill.
Yeah.
And then he lost everything. So DauT needs that gold. He has onagers, he has wotes. This is his push now. Here it comes. He's going to start with 1 treb, which I don't like. I wish he had like 2 or 3 at the start. But he wants to get that gold back. And now pikemen. I guess Tim just wants anything in front of his plumes. He's going pikemen. Certainly not effective against the Woad Raiders, but could help against the onagers.
I really love to see Siege Engineer from DauT here. Onager without Siege Engineer, Traps without Siege Engineer. It's quite like... it's like not the best. Like, it could be a lot better, right?
Yeah.
Also, Tim, how about... oh, he's going pikeman.
Yeah, it's what I just said. Were you not listening to me?
I was, definitely.
Because here come the pikemen. I feel like it's just he wants some form of melee. You can't go light cav. Alright. Halb now. I don't hate it. I honestly don't hate it.
He's making a big push on the right. I like it, I like it. Yeah, I don't hate the Halbs either, because they're the meat shield, first of all, and they do okay. Like, they're fine.
Yeah.
And they're cheap. They don't cost gold. Tim is out of gold, so...
yeah, I mean...
oh, the Onagers on the right side!
oh, the micro from Tim! What a play!
If those Onagers hit, it would be so sick.
MbL, I need you to co-cast with me in the main event, man.
No, you cannot.
Oh, man. Wouldn't it be funny?
It cannot take forever.
Yeah. Oh, man. This has just been a blast.
DauT is trying to push in the middle. If Tim cleans up that army in the middle, you know what happens then, T90?
Then it's GG.
GG, indeed. Like, DauT has nothing after that.
Yeah, I mean...
he will clear it. Tim, bring your right side plumes into the army here. And DauT has nothing. DauT's doing nice aim grounds though.
Wow, yeah, he just needs... last time he tried to do too much at once. I think he needs to make sure that right side is locked down first. So, the center, DauT's definitely not going to secure that. Beautiful split from Tim.
Yeah.
And those woads die, and now you focus a bit on the center, and he has the reinforcements.
Dude.
Wow.
Dude, T90, dude.
What?
He's floating 11,000 wood.
I didn't realize that, MbL.
11,000. Do Mayans have guilds? I know the answer, but I'm asking you.
No, you don't know the answer.
I know the answer.
I think they do.
Mayans have guilds.
Yeah.
If he gets guilds, sells all that wood...
Look at DauT running! He's trying to... he's not giving up yet, MbL! Where is he running? He's running to the other side to build this lumber camp with all of these villagers.
Oh my god, what? Oh, he knows he lost the side. Tim is coming in, he knows DauT's running, he's on the run. It's a pilgrim! It's a mass evacuation! it's Corona in DauT's right side! He's trying to run away! He's running! And he's losing every vill! Meanwhile, in the middle, it's intercept in the middle, and he's gonna intercept the villagers running to the left side! It's insane!
Oh my god! Woo! Oh, oh boy. Just give me a second. Continue. Go ahead, MbL. Go ahead.
Yeah, the plumes in the middle are intercepting. DauT has nowhere to run. I know that Tim looks like he's in trouble, but he's producing, mass producing from all the barracks in the world. He has all the eco you can imagine. He's in eco heaven right now.
Yeah.
He's taking the stone that lasts longer. He sits on millions of stones.
This is over. Yeah.
This is over.
This is over.
DauT,
I guess DauT is
DauT
only.
is realizing. What?
And DauT could have taken the admin win, but he played on. He could have taken the admin win.
Realizing he's made a huge mistake. And he has to go to the game 5.
Oh man, he still seems to think that these Trebs and Onagers can do something. And honestly, we're seeing how good World Raiders against Halps really are. And oh, Tim, no. Oh god.
It's just one Onager.
Yeah, just one.
Relax.
DauT has 87. Me relax. Me relax. Oh my god.
Don't try to overhype things tonight.
I hate those. I hate it when casters overhype. It's the worst.
Yeah. No, but eventually these Halps will clear out the walls in the middle.
Yeah.
And then those Onagers and Traps will have no protection. Plumes are in the back of DauT's remaining eco, which is nothing. DauT refuses to resign, but Tim, he's in the driver's seat tonight. He's in the driver's seat.
He is. I mean, I'm kind of waiting for both DauT to call it, but also, like, this is resign territory.
It's this resign territory. It's Alta 4 territory. It's get out of my game territory. It's outpost rush territory. It's fish trap rush territory. It's everything you want in the territory. It's lions. There's lions in this territory.
Wait, there's lions? What?
Yes.
Where I was on board with everything else, but I don't get the lions. Okay.
It's just about territory.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Lions are a territory animal.
Okay. 195 population for Tim. He has a 6k score lead. DauT. He's at 33 villagers, and he's at 48 population. He still hasn't resigned.
It's over though, isn't it? 6,000 score lead. Tim with the full map control. Castles everywhere. Plumes everywhere. Villagers everywhere. And
GG.
what does that have?
He has no chance now. It's GG. He calls it with 51 pop. Is the reverse sweep on MbL?
I don't think it's off. It's definitely on.
It is on. It is possible for Tim to come back in this best of 7. Bit of drama though, because of course the game that Tim won was where he could have lost with an admin loss, but DauT decided he wanted to beat him like a man. All right, well this is good, MbL, because I wanted to cast more, and this is getting a lot of fun. So we have another game.
For DauT, though. Well, I'm sorry I have to spoil the fun a little bit, because I have to go to the grocery store and buy some food. I'm hungry.
Order food. Just order food. I'll pay for however much it is. Order it. Yeah. Uber Eats or DoorDash, whatever. Order it.
Have you ever ordered something in Norway?
That's true. You guys are like 500 miles away from each other, right?
Do you know it's extremely expensive?
How expensive is it?
If I order a pizza, which is the only thing I can order, by the way.
Okay. Oh, boohoo, pizza.
It's around $30 to $40.
All right, order it. Order it now, and we can continue to cast. We'll make it happen.
All right, it's on.
All right,
let's go. Game 5, T90.
All right, yeah.
Are you ready?
Order the pizza. I was expecting you to say like, I mean, that's a lot right there. I assume this is a large pizza. It better not be like a personal pizza.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Order your pizza. All right. If the pizza arrives, you can run out and get the pizza. We're gonna continue the show here.
It takes an hour for it to come here, though.
All right. Well, go ahead and order it now. We're gonna move on to game number 5. So you better hop into the game.
I'm hopping in.
All right. Perfect. And DauT gets to use his home map. This is actually the first time today that DauT has got to use a home map, right? Because he won every other game. And it is Cup MbL, and both players feel like Japanese is the way to go.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting that they both went for Japanese. I prefer Vikings here, honestly, but Japanese obviously a very strong save. They're a fishing ship with a stronger HP. They're flexibility with cheaper lumber camp, cheaper mill.
Yeah.
Solid matchup here, and I think it's gonna be very exciting one. What do you think, viewers? Gonna be exciting? Type of one in the
I
chat.
feel like this is MbL's attempt of slowly taking over my channel here. Like, I'm buying him pizza. He's talking to my viewers. He's mentioning Twitch Prime. Like, MbL is doing everything the main guy should be doing. This is funny. It's alright. Your pizza has been paid for by
Oh God.
Grim's donation.
Oh, Grim, you are a legend. Thank you, Grim, and thank you T90. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, MbL. You honestly...
No!
What?
It says delivering is not possible today. It literally says in the right. I can show a screen. It shows. It says in a red text, delivering is not available today.
Wait, how many pizza shops are there? There's got to be more than one.
Only one that delivers.
What?
It's Norway.
Is there anything else?
I can go pick it up and it takes like 5 minutes. But like literally, delivery takes an hour. It says estimated wait time an hour for delivery, but now today it's not possible.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Wait, I'll tell you what. The thing is ready in 20 minutes, which possibly could make us finish a game. I will stay with you as long as I can.
And then run to get the pizza.
Yeah, and run, like literally run.
Okay.
And then come back and cast more with you.
Okay, that's a good plan. So let's talk about this game, shall we?
Hopefully
Japanese.
it goes to game 6 though.
Yeah. Japanese war. Go ahead.
Wait! I'll wait 10 minutes to order the pizza, so that when I'll wait 15 minutes to order the pizza.
You
so
order
that
no. You order the pizza in Castle Age. How's that?
Yeah, in the cast stage. So if the game ends and DauT wins, I'll get my pizza and I won't miss the casting.
I get it.
But if it goes to other game, I will be able to cast more.
Yeah, I get the game plan. It's alright. You don't have to explain it. I understand. I understand. It's pretty clear to me, MbL.
Okay.
So the scouts are fighting each other. This is rather important. And both players are docking the right pond. There's a lot of options on this map. And they've both gone for the same side.
Yeah, that's pretty cool actually, because then we might see a Grush War. You remember my approach in this game? In this map?
Did you play it in the main event, or was it a show match or something?
Main event, yeah.
Was it round 1? You didn't play it in the finals.
It was against DauT, yes.
No, you didn't play it in the semifinals, so I think it was round 1.
I played this map quite a few times actually.
You went Vikings, I think you went for 2 docks, 1 range, right?
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh.
I guess I'm wrong?
Not even close,
okay,
my friend.
Well, you said you were Vikings then, right?
No, I wasn't actually Vikings. I picked Mongols. I went for scouts.
Oh, you went for instant lame. You went for instant lame, yeah.
No. I went scouts, and I went to kill the fishing ship with scouts and spears in the middle. And then I added my own dock on the left side, or the opposite side that the enemy had dock. And then my fishing ship after killing the enemy fishing ship with my scouts.
Yeah. No, that's true. I mean...
So I delayed the dock and let the guy fish a little bit.
Yeah, and then went fast feudal, destroyed the fish, and then went fishing yourself. That's a good approach. I feel like a Japanese, it'd be kind of hard to pull that off because they have such strong fishing ships, but, you know, it works as... If you get scouts out and you get spears, if you go full lands military, you can disrupt their villagers, and you can also disrupt their fish on this map. So,
yes,
it's good logic, and I can see why you might have done that, especially with Mongols, because they get to feudal age so quickly.
Yeah, but I would never pick Mongols in this map now because the Mongols are so viable in other maps.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny, like, Vikings, like you said, common pick on this map before. Even Malay were common picks, but now you're seeing players prefer Japanese, Persians, but there's still so many different choices you can go for.
Controlling middle with longboats is so good.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's like you lose water, but then get the longboats out.
Yeah, oh my god, it's so nice.
What is Tim up to? Is he gonna go... Looks
Grush.
very much like Tim is going to dock again, yeah, and go for, not necessarily galley rush, I guess a fire galley rush. And
okay,
then,
T90, can you explain what to viewers what a Grush is?
Galley rush.
Okay, what is a flush?
Archer rush. Yeah?
A flush is an archer rush?
I've always known flush as archers, yep. I've always known that as archers. Always.
I've always known it as a feudal rush, but...
Feudal rush? That's so generic. Like a scout. Scouts is feudal rush. Man at arms is...
Well, you
flush
say
is
rush,
archers.
you go scout.
Like, isn't it kind of redundant to say I'm going for a scout rush, which is obviously in feudal age? Like, do I need to say a scrush flush if it's feudal age rush that's scouts?
No, you just go scrush, because then it's obvious that you're feudal.
Exactly, so then why say flush for feudal age rush is my point.
Regardless, a drush. What is a drush?
We're not, this is not a drush, this is man-at-arms from DauT.
Yes,
and he's being sneaky. We're gonna talk about the man-at-arms, because he's being sneaky, and Tim hasn't scouted it yet. This could do some real damage.
Tim is making a dock on the right side, left side now, really like it. Really like it.
DauT's trying to micro this fishing ship to keep it alive against the scout. His fire...
See the dock.
His fire comes out! Save the fishing ship, DauT! Save it! Saved! Nice play.
Oh! 1 HP, but he will die anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, DauT didn't stop the dock! What the heck? Wait, what on earth?
Thank you for censoring yourself there. There are a lot of children watching MbL. Just hit the gold, though. Hit the gold with Japanese men-at-arms. This could be huge. Oh, they're trapped.
He's going to delete the mining camp. It's only 50 wood. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it.
Okay.
He deleted it. It lost 1 vil.
Yeah, he's deleted it. So nice quick walls from Tim, but so far I think, like, on one hand, Tim just lost a vil and he's off gold. On the other hand, DauT just lost. Yeah, DauT just lost 3 fishing ships. So Tim is actually still ahead economically.
And I like the tower from Tim. I wouldn't usually say that, but I like it if it goes up. That quick wall's nice because it protects the berries and it protects the wood. And DauT's running into the DauT center.
I can tell you haven't eaten anything today because you probably only had coffee. Oh man, I've never experienced you this energized. This is, I don't know how I feel about this actually.
But
oh, nice damage from DauT.
Oh, yeah, but I feel like Tim should just, kill it with Wills now.
Yeah. For sure. And DauT's expecting it, and he expected it earlier, so he got 1 vil kill. This is good idle time. And also Tim's completely off of berries. Has to go to gold. Yeah. So I think...
he fights in a little choke point there. It's annoying for Tim.
And DauT has a range, so I feel like DauT could actually send archers into the gold then, too, so...
You know, the typical Tim move now is to send 5 villagers to stone.
Yeah, and then tower everywhere.
He doesn't care. He just sends 5 vills to stone, and then he goes for defense towers. But the fire ship might catch the archers! T90, what is happening? The fire ship... Just passing.
Just passing. Oh, and then Tim doesn't even get the first shot on DauT's fire galley. Oh, so the archers will make it to the gold again. No fletching yet, but...
Next, Tim is making a barracks. It's probably... Oh no. Tim, wall instead of running! Wall! Team!
Tim does not like... Well, it's weird. Tim likes the wall, but he's not quick wall. He does it on his own schedule.
Yeah, true.
He walls very slow. Man, what a messy start to this game. Like, Tim has more villagers, he has more eco, but it seems like DauT, he's less idle.
He has more villagers, but he has more fish, right?
Well, yeah, the total count is 35 to 29, but it's because of the fishing ships.
Yeah, but then he has more vil as well.
Yeah.
But Tim has more messy economy than
exactly.
DauT, you know?
Yeah, he's on straggler trees. He doesn't have any gold income. He doesn't have any stone income. And DauT has... He actually has...
What?
He had a fishing ship, I thought. But anyways, he has farms, which is nice and efficient. He's okay.
You have to feel a little bit uncomfortable if you're DauT now. Looking at the score, you know you lost the water.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel great to be in DauT's shoes right now.
Nope, definitely does not. Nice lumber camp there from Tim, right on the edge of the wood. Perfect. that is I genuinely thought that was a house to house wall, but Tim is just Tim doing Tim things. Yeah, he doesn't care. DauT could kill a villager with the 2 archers, yeah, but Tim's making skirms now. So I think while Tim doesn't have fletching, he could still defend from this. What's good about what DauT's doing though, MbL, is he's splitting groups. So he has 2 on the gold, 3 on the wood, he's running around, and he's microing.
You know who did this against DauT 1 year ago?
You.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
You remember that?
Yeah. It was a...
Do you?
It was... Oh yeah, I remember every single second of that game. It was...
Perfect.
It was quality performance, MbL. Well played.
Thank you. Tim with the fish trap!
What?
No!
Why is he fish trapping there?
I don't know!
He could fish trap next to the dock! It's 100 wood.
Oh.
Tim, dude, listen, win or lose for Tim in this series, I'm gonna miss him in Hidden Cup 3 because he does so many funny things, man. We would be able to tell it was him immediately. There'd be no question. Nobody else plays like Tim.
That is true.
Nobody else plays like Tim. My God.
He is unique.
Very.
This guy is unique. Yeah, 100%.
I think DauT needs to sneak. So like, at this point,
Oh my God.
he needs to make use of his navy against the skirms, which he's going for. But he needs to probably sneak his archers around to the right side. Tim doesn't have any stone yet, as he sends. You said it, 5 to stone. So maybe those archers could pick off vills there. That's definitely an area where Tim is guaranteed to be with villagers.
Did you see that he made more fish traps?
Oh, the demo from Tim! That was huge! I did see he made more fish traps, yeah. At least they got, like, they progressively got better.
Tim is playing pretty good, but he's playing pretty bad at the same time, you know? Like, hard to say.
Chat wants me to do my MbL impression and have a conversation with you, so it's like you're talking to yourself. Do you want to do that?
How? What?
What was that micro? It was so potato. The fish trap! Team!
Don't... No.
Oh my God! Okay.
Don't do that tonight.
Here come the archers. The archers will get a vill kill, but Tim.
DauT is about...
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to interrupt. DauT's about to click up to cast stage. Archers behind DauT's wood there. Tim has to force run villagers from the stone. He has to force run villagers from the wood. He has no response to the archers. His skirmishers are on the other side of the map. He's panic dropping farms with 5 villagers.
Yeah.
He's panic dropping a tower on his goal.
Okay, my turn to interrupt. At this point, DauT might not have the eco lead in numbers, but he's definitely had it in efficiency, and he did exactly what I mentioned earlier. He's used his mobility. Tim reacts to the left. DauT switched over to the right. As excellent game sense from him, and I really think if Tim doesn't click up soon, he could be in real trouble. But there he goes.
He's up as well. And
in Castle Age, you got to order your pizza.
Oh, true.
What type of pizza are you gonna get?
Like with pepperoni, I think.
Okay, I like that. It's not bad. Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Not a fan.
Not a fan? Alright. That's very diplomatic way of responding to that. Make sure you don't offend anybody, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, people are like, oh, you don't like pineapple pizza? You should be burned. You know, like...
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, well, that's what some people are like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've never met anyone who is quite that aggressive about pineapple on pizza, but I hope I never do.
And some girls are like, do you like pineapple on pizza? And you say, no. And they're like, bye. You know, that's how bad it is, actually. Some girls will actually reject you because they don't like pineapple on pizza.
Man, I was considering visiting Norway at some point in my life. But all I've learned is that nothing delivers. You apparently need to go to the grocery store in the middle of casting games. And women, people will burn you. And women will turn you down if you don't like pineapple on pizza.
T90, 5-6 archers coming in, the 5 deer villagers of Tim. Tim is gonna be down 5 villagers with 10,000 food on them. He has to make a second tower, he's gonna die.
I just got some deja vu there. Like, Tim's deer getting hit, just like in the previous game.
I'm not gonna order pizza, I think Tim is gonna die. Like, okay, I order pizza if Tim wins. I don't order pizza now, because I think Tim's dying, and I think he will delay it. I don't think I'll time to finish the whole game.
It's still close. Tim has the right side. He has gold now, he has Japanese towers, and he's actually going into knights, which I think will really surprise DauT. Imagine if knights go into DauT's base. DauT is not prepped for that at all.
+2 knights.
Yep. Has all that food eco from the fish traps.
He's got amazing fish traps. Yeah, I was just about to say, like, those fish traps, man.
I really hate this tower he's just built. I think I would build it on the south side of the stone, because it also protects the wood. But he's building the monastery so we can get relics nice and early. That's typical Tim.
Wow. Yeah, Tim is so typical of him. What?
Yep. He clears he clears up the crossbows in the north now. Oh man. And has skirmishers attacking a house in the south, so I guess DauT will know. DauT might actually think that Tim is going knights if he doesn't see upgrades on these skirms.
Yeah, now DauT's adding monsters, it's just a perfect reaction to
Yeah,
knights.
exactly.
People often say like, oh, knights are unbeatable. I tried to make crossbow, I tried to make pikes, but pikes died to knights even, and then they don't even think about monks.
Yeah.
Monks are so good against knights.
Yep. Fantastic. But at the same time, monks are rather slow, and knights are quick. And if Tim can use the mobility here, he could delay the market. That's good. He could do some real damage, yeah. And with +2, you can fight underneath town centers.
With +2, you can fight underneath anything you want.
Yep.
Castles, town centers, towers, outposts, anything.
Uh-oh, there's a demo here, MbL. Don't click the units. Don't click the units.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a sick shot. But he's gonna heal the knights. Tim is a very very typical move from him in the Master of Arabia.
He would heal. He would heal his knights all the time. Yep.
He would run around the knights, raid, and go back and heal.
And
then he will send his new knights, who are full HP,
forward
and go raid with those.
Yeah. And it's actually something that other pros should do more. Look at this. This is why Tim not being in Hidden Cup 3 would be so sad, because he's so much fun to watch. That's beautiful.
Yeah. It's very smart, but I mean, do you want to call Tim smart when you look at those fish traps? He's picking off a monk, by the way. Nice.
He's unique. All right, he's unique. Like, would you?
But like people say that Tim is. Oh, nice, 2 drops.
Do you think I'm smart?
You're special.
Okay, well then Tim might be special, because my farms are apparently pretty bad. So, thank you, MbL. That's exactly what my parents told me. They're like, "You're not different. You're special."
Exactly.
Didn't make me feel very good, but here I am, and I've lived on, so we're fine. DauT.
Dude, who do you think has better economy?
That's what I was just gonna get to. I think DauT does. His farm eco seems to be secure.
Yeah.
64 to 51.
He has more villagers and all that.
Ooh, DauT wants a conversion, and he
fish.
gets it. Nice.
Nice, yeah, good.
What were you saying about Tim? He's adding more fishing ships?
Yeah, on the left.
Yeah, that's actually quite good. There's a lot of fish up there. I'm surprised that DauT didn't even try and push back on the water.
I think the score is lying a bit though, and DauT might not realize this. Maybe this forces a move from DauT. He's adding a 4th town center.
Yeah.
Maybe DauT feels like he has to push and makes a mistake.
That's a good point.
When I'm behind the score, especially like look, 500 behind the score.
Yeah.
That's.
Tim is getting redemption and sanctity, so he wants to go convert siege that DauT doesn't really have right now.
Do you remember when I said, since the set was delayed to another day?
What is that monastery from Tim in the south? Does he want to go for siege monk push down there? But yeah, the set was delayed, right? The set was delayed. I said that it was played over 2 days. Indeed.
Yes.
And you said that if that was the case, it's possible that meant there were a lot of games. And
maybe.
I mentioned that when the score was 3-0. That means that Tim, who will complete that monastery, could possibly push and win this game and then continue this best of 7.
Oh wow. Tim, man.
But I think DauT's imp time. I'm confused by the eco difference and what we're seeing on the field right now. Because to me, it feels like DauT should have something to push against all this with that much eco, but he hasn't done it, and Tim's actually just going to tower here, so he's going to slow the game down a bit and maybe go towards guard towers.
Oh, but DauT, can he kill that army with the army he has?
Now if the tower's up, I don't think he can fight if the tower's up. Back up.
There's no upgrades on the Japanese pikes, there are monks coming in from Tim. The tower will go up.
Yeah, tower goes up.
Monk says, not today.
And more towers will go up then, right? Unless DauT just wants to rush it down.
Oh.
With Vils.
Oh, that's bad for Tim.
Yeah, that's a good reaction from DauT, I think. There's not quite enough knights.
Very good reaction from DauT. I love that. He's like, you're not getting this area, I'm gonna take it down. Tim is gonna lose all his knights in the process.
On the other side, there's knights coming in from Tim. DauT immediately reacts with 1 monk. But there's a hole. Villagers could die to this. This could be good for Tim.
The monk is never... Okay, there we go. No, but Tim threw here.
Nice.
This is not good for Tim.
Oh,
And
villager on the siege
imagine-
workshop.
Imagine how comfortable you feel if you're DauT now. You were behind 500 score.
Yeah.
Tim makes a move like that, and you end up same score. You're like, okay, now I calm down. There's a chance for me, and
Yeah, and the siege workshop's at 99%. It doesn't complete in the south, so just I think one more hit there, that siege workshop went up, and that could have been
Oh, the
useful for
monk
Tim.
from Tim. Oh, will he get the convert on the
Where?
left?
Oh, he does.
Oh, he does. Oh man, this can be so annoying for DauT.
How many relics does Tim have? Just one. Bit of a surprise. Sorry.
So, what's Tim going to do? Castle the center? Because that's what I.
MbL, Tim has gone for knights. This is why. So a while back, you remember when Japanese got bloodlines, and then
Yeah.
many people were like, "Wow, Japanese are way better now." Bloodlines helps, but if you're making knights with Japanese, you're still not really playing towards their strength. Tim takes a fight in the center. Imagine a demo right now. This is probably the best fight you're gonna get with knights because, and it costs so much food.
I kinda like it.
I love the fight. This is a throw from DauT now because DauT was going to upgrade to Arb and Halb, which would have shredded Tim.
Oh, DauT moving up to the middle, but there's Tim Castle there, and there's gonna be a DauT Castle. It's gonna be a DauT denial. It's gonna be a DauT fest. He's gonna lose all the villagers. He's standing to the middle.
DauT, don't tell me DauT notices this. If he accidentally hits the
Oh,
castle,
he's gonna lose all the vills.
yeah, and he could lose the stone too if he doesn't pay attention.
Look, Tim 700 food. He has queued up 6 villagers. I'm telling you, Tim.
DauT.
Oh my God, DauT.
He didn't notice. Oh, now he noticed.
Tim, you have to go up to Imp.
Yeah, he has to go up to
Cancel-
Imp.
Like I'm telling you, he always delays his Imp so much.
You're right. In every
Why?
game, his Imp has been delayed. Yeah. Every single game. He's still producing vills, MbL.
Yeah, why? Go up! Go up to Imp! It's so annoying! It's so annoying! Just go up! He needs traps!
I mean, if he takes a big fight now and brings DauT home, then maybe you're right. He needs to. He needs to get trapped. Oh, make some demos, Tim.
He's finally up!
Make some demos. I guess
Oh, he's losing his fish traps.
he might. Dude, you're so spot on. If he was up to Imp 2 minutes faster in each game, what a difference that would make for him.
Exactly.
I can't stop. Woo! All right, we're good.
Stop!
Ooh. All right, it's fine. DauT's building a castle with one villager. Okay, here
But
come
DauT
more.
has castle. It's the second castle. He's already making traps. This is where Tim could have been up to Imp, and he could have been trapping back.
Yeah.
DauT is taking the map control. He's taking down Tim's amazing fish traps.
Make demos,
and
Tim.
Tim is falling apart here.
Yeah.
Bit by bit, you know.
And knights don't make any sense long term. So you spend so much food, so much gold into making knights that delays your Imp time, and then your Tim, so you're
Exactly.
delayed another 3 minutes. And whereas DauT,
Yeah.
his composition is so easy to transition into, such huge
Easy.
power spikes. And this is dangerous now. I think DauT's priority is going to be fully on the center. Also, DauT has 3 relics. So DauT out-relics Tim.
Do we want to see demo ships hitting hitting those traps though from Tim?
Yeah.
Don't we want to see demo ships?
I mean, what would you do here? You're in Tim's position. This is incredibly difficult. What do you do to change this? Oh!
Oh, but oh, that was so close.
Yeah.
How this? Yeah.
It's DauT, man. He's god tier micro.
Well, I would try to take some demo ships out there, but he's not even repairing that castle. He's letting it go down. He's making Arbalest himself, but remember, DauT is already tech to this. He already has full techs.
He's already ahead.
Tim has, yeah.
Yep.
And Tim has potato economy at home, and ooh, I'm worried about Tim here.
Yeah.
It would be hella comeback from Tim to win this. I know that DauT is an incredible post-in player, and very hard to beat in Imperial.
Yep. DauT knows the map too. He knows there's an extra gold over here. He's building an outpost. He's building an outpost on the right, so he knows about that gold. Like, he is obviously honed in on the gold in the center, where knights will arrive for Tim, actually.
Yeah, we'll maybe pick off 1 or 2 trap. Oh, 2 trap. Maybe 3?
Yeah, it's possible.
No, it's 2.
But I don't think DauT will care too much because he still took out the castles. But Tim is going to make towers now. That's probably his best play, actually. Delay with towers
but
for a while.
look at the population difference and DauT taking water here.
Mm-hmm. Yep, looks like it.
Oof.
It's a lot of villagers building towers, Timmy boy. 22 villagers. And again, MbL, I don't think... sorry to interrupt you again, but I don't think that Tim knows the map all that well, because there's always a 3-tile gold on your side. Like, you see DauT's 3-tile gold, and then Tim's. Tim hasn't gone to his at all.
Yeah, true.
I don't think he knows.
You know what's Tim has a big downfall here.
Yeah?
He was going to Knights and stuff.
Yep.
He never built a university, and he doesn't have ballistic or chemistry.
Oh, wow. And DauT's building a castle on this side. Can DauT get this castle up? If he does, it's a great position to hold. I
don't like that DauT doesn't have chemistry himself.
Very late on some upgrades. He's actually getting shipwright at the moment.
Yeah, for some reason he's delaying chemistry, like, hello? Just get chemistry.
Yeah, I don't think that castle will go up. We have another DauT castle. Like, it's insane.
Incredible.
It's insane.
I don't know, I'm starting to think, I can't say that on stream. It's not allowed.
Like, we all love DauT to death.
Alright.
Can we just say that these two have played very much like we expected them to play in terms of the weird things they do. DauT fails with castles so frequently. Tim places weird fish traps and just has unorthodox strategies, heals his knights. This series definitely delivered in terms of the personalities they have.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess with shipwright, DauT wants to go full water in the center and just stall out the game that way.
This is what I thought. This is why I couldn't get my pizza. Tim would delay the fate, and
you ordered it, right?
To the end. I will order right now, actually.
Okay. I don't know why you didn't. You could have ordered.
Ooh, it closes in 58 minutes.
Oh god! Oh god! Now it's gonna close.
No, I got this. I got this. I think I can do it.
Ooh, man. Well, I guess what time is it for you right now? Like 9?
It's 9. Yeah, it's 9.
Man, yeah.
How did you know? That's crazy.
Because
Closes at 10.
Yeah, I figured as much if it's 9 currently.
You're smart.
Well, there's just galleons everywhere. And a castle from DauT, I love that. Actually, I don't love that castle position, but he can place it no problem. I would have preferred it in the center because it's safer. I think Tim is going to delay this like crazy, but I don't see how he can win now.
You know I've ordered pizza much when this... Oh my god, you don't need to give me the money, T90. This pizza is for free. Because I already bought 10 pizzas in the past, and now I can have one for free.
What?
Yes!
I'm off to Norway, guys. MbL,
That's amazing.
MbL is going to cast the rest of this. I didn't know that Norway gives you free pizza.
Oh, that's sick. You don't have to give me that donation after. You can actually keep it or send it back to the guy. This is great.
Someone in chat said 10 pizzas are still $400 though. Okay, so Tim is going for elite DauT is going for elite samurai. He'll have everything. He'll have trebs. He has galleons. He has 3k score lead. He probably has a pizza on the way because Serbia actually delivers pizzas. I mean, I don't think Tim can win this. I think DauT's going into Hidden Cup 3.
It seems like DauT's going to Hidden Cup 3 indeed, and our theory that he wasn't streaming yesterday because he was sad is definitely gonna be wrong.
Yeah,
Looks like he's gonna take this game, Mr. Americano T90.
I think he might have been partying, man. You actually get, if you think about it,
Potentially, yeah.
if you lose round 1 in Hidden Cup, you still get $800. And then if you play in the qualifier, you win.
If you lose what?
If you, let's say you played in Hidden Cup 3, right, March 19th, and you lose round 1, you still get $800.
800? It says 550 on the Google website.
Okay, I thought it was 800. maybe it's less. The total price.
So you gotta add. You gotta add more prize now that you said.
The total. The point is even for making it into the event, you're going to get a lot of money. I can look at the breakdown afterwards.
That's a lot of pizzas.
That is about 3 pizzas right there. Yep, about 3 pizzas for you. Tim, another thing he's known for that we didn't talk about much in this series is he does not resign. And I don't think he should resign here, not yet, because this is his last chance, but
Yeah.
when there's Cannon Galleons and Trebs and now Elite Samurai, there's just
gotta
no
respect
way.
the guy for trying.
Yeah, for sure.
Tim is also known as a late resigner though.
Yep.
You go to the point where you actually try to lose on purpose.
Yeah, I remember in Hidden Cup 2, it was pretty clear. Tim went like full Stonewall, and yeah, full Stonewall, and then he was dead, and he still didn't resign for another 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, wasn't that the Kelt Franks game?
Yep, it was the Kelt Frank game.
Oh god, I was like, can you actually resign? Like, that was...
Were you playing? You weren't playing him there, right?
I was playing him, yes.
Oh, you played Tim in round 2?
Yeah.
Oh, so you actually played both of these players. You played DauT round 1, and you played Tim round 2 in Hidden Cup.
Yeah.
Ah, I forgot about that. Okay. Well, he arrives with Light Cav, and will take out these Trebs. And that's good.
Well, it doesn't change much, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to spoil the fun. What, his resources are insane, though.
He does have 3k gold.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Man, DauT is going to be beaming from ear to ear when he makes it in. I know he was like... Okay, so I'm going to swear here. If you guys don't like swear words, I'm sorry, but I have to tell you the story. So, the way this has been structured is the top 8 in the world, voted by other pros... Yeah, I'll start this over again.
Oh boy.
The top 8 in the world, voted by other pros, were guaranteed a spot in Hidden Cup. MbL was on that list, Viper was on that list, Leary, Hera, and I won't go through the rest of the names. DauT asked me, after giving me his list, he said, where did I come on that list? What was my ranking? And actually, DauT and Nikov were both tied for 9th. And DauT's response was, fuckers no respect for elders. So DauT was not too pleased that all these young kids got a spot, while a legend of the game like him didn't get a guaranteed place. But I think he destroyed Tim today, MbL. We had some awesome games, we had some awesome laughs, but DauT proved that he deserves to be in the event, and congratulations to him. I think DauT looked prepared. He had good strategies. And I think that if he continues like that, he could go places in Hidden Cup 3.
Oh, he can definitely go places.
Yeah,
Straight out.
I was gonna say that place could be a round 1 loss. That place could also be maybe a finalist. I don't know, but DauT should seriously be proud of his performance. More food, wood, stone, and gold collected. Do you think that Tim played his absolute best, or do you think that it just wasn't his day?
I'm sure he tried, but I guess like maybe he was nervous, or maybe something was throwing him off.
Yeah.
Because game 1 seemed so not Tim-like, you know.
Yeah.
He usually goes for walls with Aztecs, and he took a terrible fight, and he was very slow to like. Every time he's in Castle Age, he like. Okay, let's say he's on 100 vills.
Yeah.
He's got 600 food. He queues up all his theses with vills. What he needs to do is keep them idle for like 1 minute,
and go
let
imp.
your food go to 1000, go imp, and when you're up to imp, you start creating more villagers again.
Yep.
Simple as that.
This doesn't bother you, MbL. I can tell that you seem pretty patient with this.
Right.
Oh, man. Well, I don't know if DauT's around. Let me see if Robo... I know you might want a pizza, but Robo said DauT is available for interview. Oh, do you want to help me interview DauT?
Oh, pizza's ready in 15 minutes, but sure.
Okay.
I have 10 minutes.
DauT, are you in chat right now? Did someone see DauT in chat? Let me see.
Is all the qualifiers done now?
No, we have one more after this today. We'll have Nikov and Stark, and winner of that will make it into Hidden Cup 3.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't talked with Nico, so I don't know the results.
Well, yeah, I mean, DauT, I think Nikov, man, is easily the strongest one in the qualifiers, but you never know with Stark. Stark can beat anybody. Let me see if I can message DauT and get him in here. Bear with us, guys.
How do you manage to cast for so long? It's so...
Because I like to do it, man.
yeah, I guess like T90 is a gift to this community. Like he can go on for 8 hours. If I was a caster, I would go on for 2 hours maximum. And then I eat pizza the rest of the day. It's seriously like there's no way I can keep up with T90 stat. Like this is why T90 is T90, and this is why the community is really like in love with you T90. Like
Because I can
I'm gonna
talk a
be
lot.
nice to you. Yeah, because you're actually like you have a lot of stamina. You can keep going, and you're actually casting good. Like it's quality. So keeping quality for that amount of time is tiring as hell.
Well,
So respect to T90 for that. Seriously.
well, thank you. I mean, today I was not the star of the show at all. I think everyone can agree it was totally MbL, but yeah, man, just do my best. I love it, just like you like to play Age of Empires all day.
True,
We both are very
I
important.
love-
If we didn't have players like DauT and MbL and all the people in the event and the casting, like to have good quality casting, you need good quality players too. So and then to have good tournaments, we need the viewers. We can't forget about them, right? MbL.
Yes. Hearts in the chat, guys, for you guys.
Yeah,
Hearts in your
exactly.
chat for yourself. Give some love to yourself. Hug yourself a little. Like, be nice to yourself, guys. You're the reason why this game has come this far.
That's true. I mean, there's many different parts of it, right? But to MbL, think about it. Hidden Cup 1, 6,000 viewers for the grand finals. DauT versus Tim qualifier game hit 9,000 viewers today when we were casting.
Amazing.
That's less than
very,
2
very
years.
nice.
That's crazy, man.
Very nice, man.
Okay, so DauT had to accept my friend request. He said, now we are friends after I qualified. All right, so he accepted my friend request because he qualified.
Good.
So that's good. I'm glad DauT and I are friends on Discord now.
Oh, I wonder if me and DauT are friends.
Doesn't seem to let me add him to this call. Hold on. He might not know how to use Discord.
True.
True. Okay, MbL, I'm gonna leave the call and we're gonna start a new call because I don't think I can add him after the fact. Okay?
Okay. Yep.
Guys, it is rare when someone has more energy than me, and I cannot, like, whatever MbL has in him today, he needs to sell that. I don't know what it is. If Norwegian pizza, water, whatever. Okay, let's get this call. I mean, assuming it's legal, obviously. Come on, we're not promoting any bad things here. Let's calm down. Hello? Hey.
Hey.
I think the Lord is here.
DauT.
This is how it felt trying to get you to Cocast with me, MbL. I had to wait 10 minutes.
True.
Praise the Lord, chat. DauT. Do we just insult him until he decides to...
Hello.
Oh, there he is.
Hello, MbL. Nice
Hi,
to meet
DauT.
you again. How are you, MbL?
I'm good. How are you, DauT?
I'm good.
DauT.
We played first round, right?
I hope so.
Can we set it up?
With your sim picks, I sure hope we do.
Those are not my original two picks.
Oh,
When
so
we practiced, I was hiding for the finals.
hiding. Oh, so you're gonna pick
Yeah.
the good sims that I'm gonna pick for the finals, so we play mirror matchups. Good.
If you're smart enough, yes.
Smart enough. Yay. Alright, so let's start with the interview.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna let MbL ask you the first question because he seems to be taking
Don't
control
do
of
that to
everything
yourself.
today.
Well, let me ask you, DauT, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
When were the games played and when did you finish?
Oh, the disaster. We start Sunday, we finish Monday.
You
you
finished the
finished
other ones
today.
today, yeah.
Yeah, it was like first 2 hours wait, then he got more problems, and we rescheduled for today. So yeah,
Dude, everyone you faced in the qualifier had issues. Like Huang had
yes,
issues,
thank you for that.
and
Yeah,
then Tim apparently had issues as well. Like, and you had to wait around. So,
I see the point of taking admins now.
did you? Well, hold on. We'll get to that in a second. So first off, DauT, the structure to Hidden Cup 2 is different, and you were guaranteed a spot in that. This time, you found out you had to play in the qualifier, and then you saw you had Huang round 1, and then I think potentially and almost expected to be Tim round 2. How concerned were you, I guess, that you might not make it into the main event of Hidden Cup?
To be honest, I was more afraid of Huang.
Okay.
Because you cannot play meta. If you play meta, he's really strong.
Yeah.
And it's best of 5. Well, could be tricky.
Yeah.
In best of 7 against Tim, we have similar style, and I know I'm safe, so it's more for my style.
Okay.
It suits me better.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
Your turn, MbL.
Are you happy with your performance during the set against Tim?
Not much.
Okay.
Why
I'm
not?
happy I won. Well, I slipped my macro several times. And had few castles that are questionable.
A few. You had like 5. You had 5 in 5 games. You
Not
had...
few. Okay, several. Happens, man. Happens. It can happen to everybody.
Dude, if you just honestly, if you send 3 more vills to every castle, I swear it'll go up. Just 3 more vills to every castle. It's hilarious.
But that's economy. Villagers could work at home, man.
Yeah.
Chill.
All right. Well,
Oh shit! I forgot something.
yeah, go get your pizza. It's fine. Okay. MbL has to go get his pizza. I don't know if you heard it, DauT, but he was ordering a pizza during our cast. What do you think what do you think about Hidden Cup being on DE this year? Because I felt like on Voobly last year, you might not know exactly who you're playing against, but because of ping, you might have an idea. All right, this player might be from Asia. This player might be another European. Do you think it would be more difficult to figure out who is who this year as a player?
I forgot our
Depends.
bet.
If you play against MbL, it's easy. Like in Hidden Cup 2, he holds the room with the name M against Swami or something like that. And it kind of was obvious it was MbL.
Okay, yeah, because MbL's
So
a
yeah,
new.
Woodley
Gotcha.
got the problems as well.
But in general,
in general, obviously now it will be a bit easier. I think top players will know after the first game, during the first game.
really,
You will
okay.
know who you're playing against.
Yeah. So we didn't do this previously, and I felt like in Hidden Cup 2, afterwards it was very easy for players to say like, yeah, I knew it was this person, because they might have had an educated guess. Like you might think, all right, this is MbL, or this is like 2 other players that have similar styles. So what we're doing in Hidden Cup 3 is after your set is finished, you will have to tell the admin your guess of who you're playing against. So you have to like pick a name, and you have to say, this is who I was playing against. And I could be way off. I know pro players they just get a feel for things and it's understandable. But with 16 names, I feel like maybe 40% of guesses will be correct in round 1. That's my
with these
guess.
skirmishers, I know it's MbL. You will guess. You will guess correctly. Yeah, I think players will know.
Did I kill you with crossbows last Hidden Cup? Like, hello?
I think you went Spanish. After that, I was confirmed that it's you. You love unique power. Spanish
Okay.
against last first game, yeah. And after combine that with the host, then I knew it was you. Like it could be Leary or you, but after I saw you draft, I knew it was you.
Yeah, I think a lot of people thought MbL was Leary up until after game 1 in the semifinal. I recall Viper saying, because it was Viper versus MbL in the semi, that he thought he was up against Leary until he saw how MbL played that Chinese versus Aztec war.
Okay, guys, I have to go.
All right, man.
Thanks for having me. DauT, good games though. Like,
Thank you,
playing-
MbL. Thank you for support, MbL. You're such a nice guy. Sometimes.
Yeah, seriously, chat. Please salute MbL. It was great. I'm sure MbL is going to be stopping back in when he gets his pizza to watch the next set. So,
yeah, definitely will watch. All right, have a good one. Have a good stream.
yep.
So,
See
yeah.
ya.
Bye,
Bye.
MB.
So DauT, I woke up this morning really worried that you might not make it in. Like, I was thinking if DauT, obviously Tim's a legend, and
Thank you for confidence. Yeah.
I mean, like, the reality is Tim is a good player, right? But just a tournament without you, and then Hidden Cup where we're just memeing it up. Like, I would have felt so wrong referencing you and making DauT jokes if you weren't in the event. I was thinking,
But
like,
there is an easy way to fix that.
invite you next time.
easy way. See, you know.
Yeah, okay, but on a serious note, all these other players, like MbL's probably walking to get his pizza right now. They didn't have to play games on these maps. They didn't have to play games with the settings. And, I mean, I personally feel like maybe half of the names, if you look at Hera, Leary, MbL, Tato, Max, Viper, Vivio, maybe half of the names are going to be well underprepared. Do you think that playing in the qualifier will help you when you face up against whoever that may be in the actual event?
No, basically not. Everybody ready. Prize pool is so big that everybody will prepare, and it's not like the players took a lot of time to prepare in qualifiers. Like Team lamed my board, so yeah, you prepare a little bit, but nobody went so try hard from what I saw so far.
All right. Yeah.
I don't see any special strategies yet.
Yeah.
Just straight meta so far.
Yeah. I think there's definitely. I think some players definitely did not want to show all their tricks in the qualifier. That actually brings up an excellent point. So in any other tournament, you win round 1, you move on to round 2. Not only do you know who you're going to play against so you can prepare, but you can see how they played before. How big of a factor is it that you can't see any of that in Hidden Cup?
Yeah, that's much better for this Hidden Cup. Now it will be secret all the time.
Yeah.
I will have to realize in the matches who I'm playing against, not by watching a core game or VOD and then know before the series. So
exactly. Yeah.
It's good upgrade.
Cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think the game should be good. I'm not going to hold you up too long because I know you probably want to go celebrate. But
that was like I played this game like 10 hours ago. So yeah.
Yeah. But seriously, congrats, man. It was great. So I have permission to meme up a little bit with the DauT name, right?
You never asked for that, but yeah, you can have it.
I mean,
now you ask for that.
I would have done it regardless, so there's no avoiding it. Like I could literally never say your name. Like I could promise you to never say your name in the whole tournament, and it would still be mentioned tens of thousands of times in Twitch chat. So there's just no way. Oh, okay. People have a few questions they want to hear. This is good. I'll get some from chat. Game 4, you're up 3-0. Tim apparently also made you wait to play the game, so that was probably annoying. And then he started stealing your board, which is clearly against the rules. Obviously, he didn't prepare, and you played on instead of taking the admin win. What was the reasoning for that?
I have style, man.
Because
well, it didn't hurt me like it hurt him more than me. He lost HP on the Eagle. It was a bit annoying because I had to kill She, but other than that, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
It's not game changing. It happens, I guess. Same as the first day that he couldn't connect to the D, so it happens. Those problems happen.
Yeah. Did it even cross your mind after that loss, like, oh shit, if I lose this now, if he reverse sweeps me, that I'm gonna regret that, or didn't never get that far?
Maybe if he won the second one as well, then it would. But now I still felt confident.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's maybe like if score was 3-3 and he took my board, I don't know if I would be.
Yeah, I think. Can you hear me? Oh wow, that was really weird. My monitors like blinked off, both at the same time, and I heard a noise outside. It was like someone hit a pole and the PCs went off. But
no, like
I agree.
Yeah.
I think if it's 3-3 there, you'd be stupid not to take the admin win.
Yeah, I think then I probably couldn't handle the pressure and just thank you, team.
And Celts on slopes. Is that you thinking that Celts are a good pick against Indians and you expected Indians? Or is that you not wanting to pick Indians and show what strategy you have in mind?
The second one. That when we practiced some and we realized what's really good there, so I had to take something a bit different.
Okay.
And obviously because score was 3-0, I could afford that.
How big is training with Tato for your preparation?
We didn't change that much, to be honest.
Okay.
Just like more talking than training.
Okay. Yeah, Tato seemed pretty confident you would win today. So I assumed that, he had seen you in good shape. So that works.
Yeah, Tato is the best, man.
Well, DauT, we have another set to cast, or I have another set to cast. It will be between Nikov and between Stark. Predictions there?
Like every favorite one so far.
Yeah, it's true.
Time to fail. Like it cannot be like 10 times favorite wins. Like never happens.
Yeah.
Pressure on the Nico.
Yeah, I think Nikov, first seed, almost expected to go through. Yeah, maybe that could put some pressure on him. Stark is, I call him a giant killer because he has beaten Tato, he's beaten Yo, he's beaten MbL, he's beaten big names in the past in other tournaments.
He got me out of the NAC 2 qualifiers as well.
Yeah, I recall that.
So yeah, he definitely is capable of doing that.
All right. Well, yeah, chat. I'm not going to ask DauT to Cocast because I'm sure he's exhausted. But
I want to Cocast.
you do?
No, just joking.
Oh man, you got me so excited. You're the worst.
No, sorry. Next time, maybe if I was invited, like I had time now, I didn't have to practice.
Sorry, you have to qualify to Cocast. You didn't hear about that?
I'm exhausted now.
Yeah, it's a
I'm exhausted now.
best of 5 cast against MbL to see who qualifies.
Oh, to qualify, cast better than MbL.
Yep.
Challenge.
All right.
I think you have somebody prepared anyway, so.
Yeah, DauT. Thanks, man. Chat, salute him, whatever, and I'll see you. Well, I won't see you in the main event because we won't know who you are.
We will hear each other again once more in the finals, yeah?
Yeah. When with the winner interview after the finals, I will talk to you then.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
All right, DauT. Have a good one.
Thank you, man. See ya.